Greetings, friends. Kole and Shy, thank you guys so much for grabbing card packs. There is a new coupon today, 15% off with the Phoenix. That's basically it. Just a reminder that the gashas are available. The more cards you sell, the more tiers of those will be available, etc., etc. If you have any questions, please just ask me, because mentally processing things is not my strong suit right now. I'm gonna unmute, but I'm gonna tell you right now I'm gonna regret it. I know I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret it so much. Okay. Oh, hello.
Wait.
Seepage.
Just a little seepage.
Just
A little bit of dish.
Just a little dribble.
Oh
just your
no!
old meat tube.
Lepping out again.
We've had a very chaotic energy tonight. Hello, everyone.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to that translating to the game. Also, Prophecy, thank you for grabbing card packs.
And shiny. I thanked Lurid in the call.
Cole. I thanked Cole
What
and
did I
Shy.
say? I
already.
always fucking... I mix those both the names up so much, they're nothing like each other,
They're
but...
nothing alike. It's really insulting.
No, I'm sorry. To which one? To who?
Yeah, both. To both. To both. It's absolutely. They are distinct individuals.
Good answer. Good answer.
You're damn
It is
straight.
the answer. It's not a good
Good
answer. It is the answer.
Let's see what the audience said.
Sure.
All right, now we're going to poll the audience. Everyone.
Alright,
So
I'm
that's the
going
energy.
to fade into the background. Enjoy the game.
Alright.
Don't
so
fuck
Maybe
we are
I will.
playing The Phoenix. It's based on a Fall Out Boy song that I didn't like at first, and then I grew to like, and now it's stuck in my head all the time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Fall Out Boy's okay. I actually like Fall Out Boy a lot more once I read that they're like a stream of they write by stream of consciousness, and I think that's very interesting.
I like some of their songs, but I'm sorry that you have a song stuck in your head. It happens to me often enough.
Oh, right now I just have stained glass window candelabra eat my ass like a chupacabra,
Yeah, that's
and then
fair.
Read his
I-
drum.
thank you, Corey. Thanks.
Mhm.
The rest of you,
Read his drum.
the rest of you are really letting me down right now. Anyway,
I have not
I
actually
got
heard
you.
it, so I will have to listen to that immediately afterwards.
all right, sorry everybody. So we're gonna play the game, The Phoenix, and it is us rebuilding the library that was destroyed when the whales attacked the city and they fought them off with mechs.
He has to clarify because this is the third library that's been destroyed.
That ain't only the first library in this city, though.
Fair.
And Kole played the free real estate card, and he wants to rebuild the library. That's why he's here. And we'll go around. Kay is played by Caustic.
Hello.
Ento is played by Corey.
Hello.
Royce is played by Kole.
Greetings, everybody.
And then we got Ceylon is played by Twy.
Oh, hurrah.
Not sure if racist. So today we are cleaning up the mess that happened from that. Oh yeah, I do have to like and comment.
Everyone,
Oh.
like, comment, share, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Hit the bell. Wait, wrong platform.
No, you can totally hit the bell on Twitter as well.
All of them.
I mean, until it.
Oh,
It just
subscribe
changes
to Nika's
and then comes back.
the Twitter as well. Yes.
So the whales.
So the whales destroyed a good majority of the city, and you guys have been busy since then. There has been no breaks. This is the first, the Harbingers happened. They came and went, and they opened a lot of rifts and caused even more problems. And so you all are just today is the day that we clean up the mess. Today we're going to help them rebuild. There's a lot less people living in the city, with most of the otters moving out of the city and returning home to their planet that then got slingshotted into space.
Didn't we bring some of them back?
Some of them did, but not all of them. You brought back less than half of them, of the total population of otters,
No.
remain on the liminal plane.
That's utterly oblivious.
God damn it.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh.
like, the city has a lot of, like, homes and not a lot of hands right now. So the crew, including you in the chat, have to pick up the pieces. And you four have decided to put it on onto yourselves to rebuild the library. It's been weeks, by the way, since it was destroyed. You guys' tokens are down at the bottom. You should be able to move them.
Oh, I had to like zoom super far out.
Yes. So yeah, you're all standing around the area, and it is just, this is where the spaceship hit. This is the worst destroyed area in the city that was not completely destroyed.
What kind of people in Silver Thimble like live around this section of the city?
Around the library is in a basically the market district, I imagine. So it's not residential.
Okay.
And I have not the best map of the city, but like I still have this one that I still keep using. The library is down here. This is where the diving bell is. You can see how if you broke this place into a 6-sider, starting with this as 1, you can see how a number might be right there.
Yeah, a number would be right there.
It'd be the number right before this number, I would think.
And in fact, if you perhaps increased by 1 or decreased by 1, there would be the option of the factory or the library, and perhaps you might end up having someone change it so they land on the library.
It's how the train station stops for
Yeah, but like it goes from those are the subway stops from the mines, then you come. So it made sense. Number 5, 6, whichever one.
Right.
Yeah.
If you thought like if this is residential zone up here, everyone. This is where people live. You want to keep your factory all the way on the other side, just for safety, and so people don't like have more heads than they're supposed to.
That's just good city planning.
It's
right
just
there.
good city planning.
And I loved it. We spent a whole quiet year doing that and like building Silver Thimble into what it is today, and like the refuge it was from the Great Winter that Liminal had never seen before. And now we get to like restore it again, rebuild, and we learned. So like, what did we learn? Do we know what we learned from like?
This is the academy up here. It like would be up here, and also the boat. Nika's boat is up here, up above it, docked up above it.
We do try our best. We're really good city planners. We got little stickers and badges of like buildings you've tried to build and stuff.
People have certainly gotten gold stars, that's true.
Oh, yours is so shiny. You get like 1 a day, right? Like, or is it the same old one that you keep resticking?
I just keep shining it.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so how would everybody in the chat and stuff? The first step is cleaning up all this extra scrap. So, what do you guys do? Do you just get right to it? Do you have abilities? Or you just want to like ask other people to do your work?
I would like to start hauling out scrap metal.
Just grabbing it.
Yeah.
You're all just starting to notice how jacked Royce is.
And my plan is we can reuse this metal for later. So I'd like to get it orderly and organized so that later we can either smelt it back down and then reuse it, or just repurpose it into different parts of the library.
Oh, that makes sense. Give me a 20-sided. We'll see how successful your like recycling is. I wasn't gonna ask you to roll. Like, it's not a roll to see if you can lift it. You definitely can. All right, so a tough choice. I would say, do you want the small amount of silver that is in all the buildings, or do you want to focus the steel? Because you rolled a 10, everybody. Like, you can either focus on the steel from it or the silver from it, but you can't save them both.
I do know that we have a recently shined up mountain of silver near the word tree.
This is already processed, though, so like I am like.
That's fair.
I think the steel is more important.
All right. So absolutely, yeah. You guys have a big old stack of steel that Royce has been collecting.
I think for Ceylon, the like we had recently installed maybe some like phone booths kind of things at the library, and so they're like those kind of silent rooms and stuff, and maybe we had some like switchboard tech there that we were tinkering with because we were talking to other places. Maybe I don't know lore wise if we were connected with the Dragons library and stuff, kind of like
not
okay, but like we've been doing calls
share information.
Yeah. Okay. But we have been maybe like doing calls around the city at least. And so like you could call home and be like, "Oh, I'm leaving from the library and stuff." So maybe to find from that kind of wreckage, circuitry or like switchboard-esque phone cords, wires and things. That kind of conductive things is my thought.
Okay, so you same basic thing as Royce, just looking for very specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which feels good. I'm going to go see how the communications side of everything.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll. Yeah, if you guys were just explaining like how you're picking up, that's one thing. Nice. But like when you tell them and you're looking for stuff, that's another. Absolutely, yeah. You find a large amount that you're able to like spool up, and like just have a large collection. So we'll give you bonuses to when you're rebuilding. Ento, like I'm sure as a doctor and like looking out, you are still just looking for bodies under this. You know, it's been weeks and you guys have already scoured the city and saved many people, but I'm sure you're just like making sure nobody got stuck or anything. Can you roll me a 20-sider?
Yes, I can.
2.
There's those wonderful Tinger rolls.
Yeah, like Warple Tingers are just amazing at dice. The one that's not related to you that's in the game did a really good job with their rolls, I'll have you know.
Speaking of the Warple Tinger.
Oh, lower the roll by 1. Excellent. So it is in fact a catastrophe. So you trip. Do you want... Okay, this is actually really good. So you trip, and as like you see Royce just lifting just sheet metal, and he swings around, and like you duck just underneath it, and he just uncovered. Oh my god! It's a completely saved bookshelf. None of these books were hurt in the least. You can't believe it, but you have too much forward momentum. And you crash headfirst into this bookshelf, and you then see they land in a pool of oil from the spaceship. Don't worry, it's fine. You could probably like save it, and they immediately ignite in front of all of you.
Well, it's been fun. Kay's gonna go sit.
I think we can still save it.
To be clear, these entire weeks, Kay has been trying to recover texts or anything.
The smoke from these books like becomes like a ghost for a second and just says no, and then goes away.
No, yeah, I briefly saw it there, and it's just gone.
So, Kay, that's what you just saw. That happened.
I have been, for the last 2 weeks, trying to recover text. And this clumsy Warpletinger doctor who can't even do his job.
How dare you?
We all make mistakes.
I am going to go sit on a pile of rubble and just look like the most forlorn pile of flowers you've ever fucking seen.
Oh no, they're wilting.
Hey, Kiera, what would she hear? What would Kay hear while they were like out there? Like while they're sitting alone in like the silence. Like, how would Katori be asking for help? Because you can hear people walking around above you now.
Sorry, I'm really smart, and I forgot that I muted myself twice. She would be shouting like, is someone up there? Is anybody? Hey, I can hear you. Are you up there? What are you doing? Hey, help!
It's okay. Underneath this pile of debris, you hear Katori's voice, who nobody has seen in quite a while.
How is she not dead? She's been underground for 2 weeks. Okay. Guys, there's freaking someone here!
You'll have to be more specific.
Underneath me, there's a voice. Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh my, they can hear us. Hey, help! We've been down here for I don't even know. It's been way too long. Seriously, I'm stuck with him way too long. Help!
Us? How many are you of there? The words. I'm bad at them. How many of you are there? Jesus Christ.
There's 2 of us. Please help.
What is below Kay's legs?
Debris and what's left of the library.
I will attempt to dig down.
Diggy hole.
Gonna grab a crowbar from Midnight instead of a screwdriver and start to help picking up bigger pieces of stuff. It's kind of all hands on deck vibe.
And if the airship comes by, I hope somebody can flag it to help.
Absolutely, you guys can dig down, and you just see a hatch. There's just it's a very nice hatch. It looks like a front door, but what if in the ground? But what if horizontal?
Would I recognize this door?
I don't know. How much time did you actually spend at your library?
Pretty often.
Just this is Katori's house.
I was not told that Katori lived in the library. Jesus.
She doesn't. She lived under it.
Uh-huh. Was the library aware of this?
Probably.
Interesting.
Do I think she asked permission? Probably not.
Yeah, never thought about where Katori lived. Oh.
Since Vatna is lowering the crane with the airship, I would like to attach it to the door and then give the signal to pull it up.
You could just open the door.
Oh no, I'm doing it this way.
Oh, okay.
Can I stop him?
That is a very good question.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, I know. That's why I specifically asked that. Why did you try just pulling on it?
Give me a 20-sider, Kole. Royce. Let's just see how this pans out. Oh, really well. The door was stuck. Even barehanded, you wouldn't have been able to do it without a great amount of effort. So yeah, it went perfectly well.
You see the tons of weight from the library falling onto the door, wedged it into the frame. So we need a more physical effort to pull it free.
I see. I should not have questioned you.
I live for questions. It's fine.
All right, so there's a short set of a spiral staircase that leads downward. And here is Katori's room.
It's very salmon.
When you type pastel into Midjourney, they think pink is the only color, and I'm here for it. So as you enter Katori's, like, you have to pass by what looks like a lab. I'll show you that one too. But imagine if like a science lab was much more cozy. What if science lab was a craft store? Is basically how it is.
That sounds like a recipe for blowing yourself up.
But then Katori's got a big old couch. You'll see here all this embroidery on all of the pillows. She's got multiple tapestries on the wall.
So, not to be rude, but what does it smell like in here?
Fuck. That's a question I wasn't ready for.
I think it smells like popcorn.
There we go.
Yeah,
Why
popcorn.
would you do that to us, Yasmi?
Cooking a lot of popcorn.
What is
down
happening with the map on the stream? It keeps
Yeah,
blinking.
my bad. I accidentally moved a thing. Also, next roll is a coin flip.
Yes.
Also bounty. Another bounty.
Okay.
There technically is a Monster Mash bounty as well.
Yeah, I saw the monster match. I don't know how that one's gonna get completed.
Hold
But
on.
yeah,
What are they? What are the bounties?
Monster Mash and no healing. The Monster Mash is just like you guys have to fight and kill a boss that got stronger.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yep. So yeah, you guys all like in Katori's little house now. You've like freed her. Smells like popcorn. There's a very tall like gentleman sitting in the corner. I do not have a token ready for him just yet. He's very tall. He has 6 arms. He's wearing 3 crop tops.
I love him already. Is this like 3 arms like the chrysanthemum in them, or
No, he is not a spindle.
okay?
He's his own thing.
Are you folks okay?
We are now. Thank you so much. I have no idea how long is this what happened? What happened?
Someone steered a whale ship to crash onto the library.
Well, that wasn't a good idea.
Yes, apparently it was going to hit a bar.
I'm gonna keep my questions to myself, I suppose.
But how
Let's
are
move
you?
on.
How's it been?
Say hi,
It's
oh my
been
God.
so long since we've
I
seen you,
say hi.
and I haven't come through to the academy to see you for ages. But what? How have you been keeping? What even? And then I'm trying to like ask about communication and your communicator, and it's like, where's your like say tooth kind of thing? Like I lost connection with you, but then we got like completely. Everything else happened. So what
you
the
asked-
fuck? Like I missed your letters, your voicemails. Like
So actually, like Katori like points at you and has this like really blank look on her face for a second. Like she feels so dumb that she forgot about this thing, and she's looking around the room. She knows it's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. So she darts over to the couch and she just starts throwing pillows. And like the pillows, the tapestry, the embroidery on the pillows are moving too. So like it's really spacey, like as they fly past you. She's like, I know it's here somewhere. Oh my god, where did I put that?
Did you break? Did you lose it again? You lost it again?
Yes, I think I did. Oh my god, I'm the worst.
This is the 7th one. We
I
can't.
know.
We're gonna have to install it into you like a chip kind of situation,
You know?
and then we'll scan it, and then they'll have.
Ooh, that sounds
we could-
interesting.
That might be best.
Oh.
I halfway just want to find it on the table.
Right, like it's under a book or something, and it's just sitting there. It's fine. Like,
It's
It's
just
been in
like,
the
is
bathroom
this
the entire time.
what you were looking for?
oh my god, that's it. Thank you so. Oh my god! I could have been out. I wouldn't have had to deal with Sergio's farts for the past I don't know how many days if I could have just fucking found this.
For context, does Sergio fart and it smells like popcorn, or is the popcorn a separate thing?
The popcorn is a separate thing. and Sergio's just kind of sitting in the corner, just looking like totally like embarrassed, and he's just like.
Again, Serge, 8 foot tall, very like muscular creature. Not 100% sure where he's from.
What have you been feeding him?
Looks like he looks a little malnourished to you, Ento. He's definitely.
Yeah, Ento definitely wants to like check their vitals and everything and make sure everybody's okay.
So I did this before I even saw the bounty thing. Like I assume that you're just gonna use diagnose, right?
Yeah.
Like Katori, fine, absolutely fine. Like shows you her snack closet. It's all incredibly well organized. It's barely been like. Oh, go ahead.
What she got in the snack closet? Because Ento's a little hungry.
Everything. I have everything in my snack closet. You can have whatever you want. Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Snacks.
So Ceylon, how do you and her know each other?
We know we're all from Seasonings. We're all from the same boat.
Yeah.
So like we are what turned into the people from Seasonings who then came to Liminal Plane, Katori and Ceylon and Samshir and Adira and Young Meat, the robot, and a bunch of them turned into the Lockstitch Academy at the time. That's what it was called. Turned into the professors there. And so Samshir taught us combat. That's why we have the saber and the pistol. Katori taught us how to seal rifts in your academy graduation ceremony kind of thing, your finals. And then the robot not doing guns, or excuse me, bombs and stuff. And Adira taught like potions and healing and the magic and everything, and like teamwork. And so everybody in the crew knows Katori very well because they're the teacher that's like most loved and just look at him, look at Katori. She's so darling, she's so cute, and she's like, how can you? She just a button, a fucking sew a button in your heart. That's Katori. So like,
I definitely made sure that all of my students had snacks because you learn best when you're not distracted by an empty stomach.
That's true.
Yes. Are they like muffins kind of snacks, or like peppermints and colorful like gumdrops and such?
No, definitely like a substantial snack. So like sometimes I just got pizza because and like then sometimes it was muffins and cookies, or just like whatever is like I was jonesing that day. That's what I picked. Oh my god,
a little scrimps on it, a little scrimps, yes.
Scrimps.
See, most loved teacher. That's all I'm saying.
So Ento like pulls out a lollipop and just hands it to Katori, and then goes over to was it Sergio?
Oh my god, thank you.
And diagnoses him as well, checks him out.
He's just like, look, bro, I got so much mass, and all she eats is candy. For 2 weeks. I ran out of protein powder 3 days in.
I understand, yes.
This guy gets it.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out like some protein bars.
Oh man, I would love a protein bar.
You gotta get those gains back up.
For the fucking protein bars.
You don't understand. Protein is everything.
Just gotta get them gains. I've been down here so long, I think I missed the tournament.
Yes, you did.
Oh, shit.
When are the web ball finals?
I like to point out that Royce is wearing the belt right now.
They haven't been down here that long, but...
Oh, that's so good.
It's all right. So, Yes, the library is currently destroyed into many pieces above your domicile, and we are attempting to rebuild it.
Wow, that's a really bad deal. But it's a really good thing that my tapestries weren't damaged because honestly, living down here beneath the library for so long, I have honestly read every single book in the library twice and then converted them all over to my tapestries. And I have them cataloged and sorted. And so if you guys like need to access a database, like it even includes my notes and stuff because of course you don't deface a book by taking notes in the margins, but I can on my tapestries, so that's what I did. And that's what's just down the hall, past my lab.
So how about you take K just there?
K perks up.
Oh, you're in for a treat. These are amazing tapestries. We used to sell, like, not sell, but like show them in my gallery in seasonings in Lullaby. Is that where we were all like stationed?
You guys are based in Duet. Kole is
that's right.
Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, good times. And that you're in for a treat. This is when we talk about like how song could be like share information and stories and such. What if this? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
honestly, so they're really just basic notes on the books. I, of course, wasn't really able to capture every single word from every book in tapestry form. That's not how this works. But, like, she takes Kay into this, like, oh my god, this room is huge. And there's, like, little cubbies, and they're all organized.
I did not make what she's talking about. This is actually
That's okay.
just a snack
There you go.
This is just my snack cupboard that I made.
I love it.
So everybody...
I'm just assuming that she's Beauty and the Beasting us. You know, where he takes Belle into the library.
Yeah.
Yes, but like instead of words, it's all like moving tapestries. Like the ones behind the couch here are like the ones that would be in a gallery, but this is just an easier way for me to show them. Like you got this tree here. We've all seen that one before. This one here is a giant catfish. This one here is a gas station in space blowing up. This looks like a honey badger with a top hat on. It is moving around. All of them are actively like playing out scenes. Oh, and not really sure what this one is. It looks like a city on fire.
City on fire. High five.
It's a musical lesson, so like when it's you and I. So yeah. What?
So she takes Kay back into her room of tapestries, and they pass by this desk. And Katori pauses for a second, and there's a book on the desk. Just is literally the only book on the desk because there's honestly craft store threw up. But there's one book on there. And she's like, actually, Kay, you may be really interested in this book that I found about a couple weeks ago. It was just down here. Like, there's no title to the book. There's no author. But I have to say, the second I picked it up, I felt this burning need to read it. And
that's either a very good or a very bad thing.
I guess it depends on who you are. So Katori points to it and she's like, I really think that you should read it. It's insane. It is a book on like ways that somebody has screwed up a word tree. Like there's so many pieces of information in here and I don't even know. Like I did make a tapestry to catalog it. I have no idea where to put it because there's no title, there's no author. It's blowing my mind. Like it's not my system. My system is gonna be so screwed up. But I have to. Maybe I'll hang it on the wall. Yeah. Then everyone can see it. Doesn't matter. You have to read this book. And as you approach it, like you feel like it doesn't matter. Like it sucks you in. Like you feel like you have to read this book.
Well, shit. Bye, guys.
Yeah, and so a little bit more about it. This book, no matter your language, no matter your learning reading curve, if it needs to be a pop-up book for you, it is a pop-up book. It will conform itself to whatever you need it to be. And the second you close that last page and you close the back of the book, you are like driven to hand it to somebody else. You have to.
Oh no, it's a compulsion book.
What? No, I mean it's just really interesting. It's like it blew my mind. So I really think you should read it. It's very interesting. And like all the tapestries that are in here, check them out. Check them out. They're great. I think that you'll like them. They're all cataloged by title and author. I think that my system is pretty amazing. And if you have any questions, just let me know. But like seriously, everything's here. Or there's a card database over there that you can sift through the cards, and then it'll tell you what shelf and what section they're in. But like you can look at my tapestries if you want.
So Kay is having that introvert moment where he is very overwhelmed by all of the talking that has been happening. He's like, kind of sidles closer to the book. I don't know if I would see anything weird, Alan, here about book or Carrie, depending, or Kiera. God bless you, damn it. Kiera.
What are you asking me?
I'm looking at this book. Do either Casey's
weird?
Yeah, okay. Does it look weird? I see different.
It looks like a book.
Okay, cool. God damn it. Were anyone else, I would like fucking be like suspicious, but Kay really fucking likes books, so I guess I'm gonna read the fucking book.
Oh, he really likes books too, so don't worry, she's not steering you down the wrong path. It looks like it was a really great read. I like I said, I cataloged it on this tapestry. If you want, do you want to see the tapestry about it? It's right here. I can hang it up. Hold on. And she runs over and she flips it out.
Did y'all see that?
Don't worry about it.
Shit. I don't know if y'all saw that.
That was just a figment of your imagination.
I'm sure I imagined it. That definitely wasn't
Hey,
the harbinger.
Hey.
Well, no, I already said I'm gonna fucking read it.
Take a look.
I'm reading it.
So,
Open your mind.
It's still reading. So,
yeah, Kay has just fallen into a book, like, kind of casual, like, she's over there trying to drag Kay along, and Kay's, like, half reading the book, half, like, what are you showing me, book? No.
Alright, so,
which is appropriate.
Everybody that's not Kay at the moment, and you can either, like, continue to explore...
Kay is lost. Goodbye.
You guys can continue exploring Katori's home, or, like, look at the things, or we can get back to building the library. That's completely up to you guys.
Aww.
Why not?
The chat's on their union break.
Yeah, union break. Required, mandatory.
You maybe have a little snack before we go back
Hey,
to
you can
work.
get snacks. You can get snacks from my closet.
Yeah, you got them bran muffins? Oh, got a little
Always,
cranberries.
they're on your shelf. There's a shelf just for you.
Oh, but like the idea that like you knew you were trapped, but you kept making those snacks specifically for somebody who like wasn't showing up. So there's like a bunch of them in the back. Like, they're like so fresh. You're so thoughtful.
Are there perhaps any Cinnabons in here?
Oh, you fucking know it.
The idea of eating a Cinnabon that's been hanging out in a closet.
No, she specifically keeps baking them for us as if we were going to come tomorrow because she cares about them being fresh for like her friends.
I'll eat
Not
stale
to
ones.
say, Katori,
care.
but that's my vibe of your friendship. You are so fucking cool.
Right, and I feel like as she baked them and no one showed up to eat them, like Sergio probably ate them. Because
yeah, but no protein.
Just sit here fucking pounding the bran muffins, and like you're imagining as far
Just
as you
straight
keep
carb
cooking these
loading.
It's the worst. I gotta get my gains.
Oh, I love it.
Gains on gains on gains.
I mean, okay, so other than snacks, are we doing anything, or was it just snacks?
I was grabbing a snack before going back up because
Excellent.
things seem under control here. Katori, would you be opposed to if we just built you like an actual entrance to this home of yours instead of just a flat door?
That would actually be pretty neat, and I would like that a lot. Can I paint it a color that I like?
I don't see why not.
Yay!
Did you say white?
I said yay.
Oh, so it's just like, can you paint it a color that I
all
like?
the
The
colors.
most boring color ever.
It's gonna be teal with glitter in the paint.
Oh, yeah. Like a boat.
And maybe like butterfly stickers.
I mean, it will be your canvas, free to do whichever you will.
I'm so excited, thank you.
He leaves her just this white room, and she's like, alright, do whatever the fuck you want. Oh.
No.
I mean, if you really want it, we could probably come up with like a revolving wall of some sort, so you could always have fresh walls to use.
That is interesting. I don't like it.
Like a Scooby-Doo thing or like a holographic wall?
Yeah, something of that sort. You know, like the Etch-a-Sketches, but like with colors.
Oh. That's cool.
Well, now canonically Etch-a-Sketch exists in the universe. Wasn't ready for that canon to come out of today's game, but okay.
You should have expected it.
Yeah, like
I should always be
engineer.
preparing for like Etch-a-Sketch to show up.
Gravity keeps falling all over the place. Like we're just dropping it all the time. Magnets are important. Do we understand them in Liminal?
I'd like to think I at least do.
Yeah. Like
We
Ceylon
have
is
a
based on like
silver magnet.
electromagnetism. So like, but I don't think I care about the magnet part as much as like the frequency part.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay, that's cool.
I'm pretty sure we have some understanding on magnets.
Except for we break normal magnet logic by having silver magnets. It's fine.
Yeah, because our rail
Built
isn't
different.
quite rail. Dope.
Kay is still reading.
Do you like
Oh,
it?
definitely. So, alright.
Kay's doing that thing that I used to do in middle school, where I would just like walk through the hallways and read at the same time.
Are you eating a snack at the same time?
Kay doesn't eat like that.
Not even when you read a book? You got little nom-noms? You got a lollipop you want to suck on? Ento's got lollies.
So many lollies.
Yeah, gonna enhance his experience, maybe.
I have no mouth.
Oh no. That's
Oh.
I imagine this conversation is actually happening.
Yeah.
It's
Well, like
it is
LSD comes
Ceylon
in
trying to
here.
like force a lollipop into Kay's like face.
Katori can't understand. She just kind of tilts her head and she's really staring at Kay like, how do you not have a mouth?
I'm trying to crack this can open, okay?
You
Like,
can't
we're
ask
working
why
on it.
somebody
This
doesn't
is
have a
some real
mouth.
peer pressure shit
Come
going
on,
on
lick
right
it.
now.
Just try it. Open up your
Try it.
senses.
Try
They'd be like
Come
asking
on.
why you don't have 6 arms. I mean, come on now.
Read between the lines, okay?
So she's like, I got 6
That's
arms.
fair.
Serge
I
flexes
mean-
all 6 arms.
I know what it tastes like, and then I start describing the taste of whatever it is in detail, but because that's how I see things, is I see them by their description.
Whoa, that's cool.
So is it a good read or?
I mean, it's an interesting read. It seems very well put together and cared for, I say, while also halfway still distracted by reading this book.
Okay, so you're not going to share with the class. I see. Wow.
Also, there's some really important tapestries, but right now I'm dealing with this, so someone should probably look into those.
Oh yeah, they're always gonna be there. Don't worry, you guys can come down and hang out with me at any time, and then we can like stitch together if you want, and I can teach you more stuff. It'll be so much fun.
Indeed.
Katorian voice, like blueprints laid out. It's like, and I would like a tapestry here and here.
Rotating walls that like they flip and like you see different tapestries.
And so Serge just kind of like puts two of his hands on one of your shoulder and leans down. He's just like, bro, I think these people are weird.
You're in the Silver Thimble, dog.
Like, I'm here on like an internship, and I'm pretty positive she spent a solid week thinking I was her service dog. Like, I kid you not, she fed me nothing but stuff out of this like little bag, and I can't read whatever language that is, but there's a picture of a dog on it.
I mean, did it have a higher protein content than what you were eating the rest of the time?
Just like, and he's just, are you still reading, or are you actually asking him that?
I can read and listen at the same time.
Oh, don't share your secrets, but you talk to the dog.
Fucked up. My bad. That was so mean. He like, so she stands up. He's like, you know what? All right.
Are you not? You said let's help you trade it.
I expect. Please credit these 2 hours. I'm a little bit tired of this. And like you just see him scramble up the spiral stairs, and he goes out.
No.
Wait, are you gonna give me a coffee? I've been without coffee for like 5 days. Wait, I need a coffee. He's gone.
Kay not fully understanding the point of eating food in the first place. That's why they said that, because they're like, what, you wanted protein? Dog food has more protein than the sweets you were eating.
But it is an insult to be calling him a dog, but yeah.
I never said Kay wasn't socially awkward.
Oh, I just put my foot in the mouth right then and there. Like, it just...
Yeah, like, Ceylon 100% called him a dog.
Yeah, I was being, like, a very, like a mean person. Like, I'm a senior officer talking to this other, like, very, like, close, and then just like, intern. Oh, like the help kind of thing. Yeah, and it's just, yeah, no, that was, oh, my bad. That came out. But at the same time, like, he said the word dog, and I just assumed, and I don't, smells like he's not... He farts a lot. I don't know. Dogs do that. It's canon.
He said it smells like popcorn down here. They confirmed that his farts don't smell like popcorn.
Right.
So this doesn't smell like farts. This still smells like popcorn. You only have Katori's very mean, like, situation explaining that he apparently farts a lot. I think
Katori is like one of those like ditzy people that's like also kind of toxic.
I respect it.
Yeah, that's why I'm speaking to Katori though. Like, yeah.
Honestly, no, because when I fart, I'll just announce it. I'll be like, I farted. I'm very open like that. I don't keep secrets because like it's really hard and I don't like to do it.
Oh, again, you are just a masterpiece.
Oh, I miss you.
I miss you too. And I'm gonna get on like one of the tapestries that are on the wall. I'm gonna start kind of like rubbing it with like the side of my head because it's so soft. Like to me, it is so cashmere-esque. And if you like quiet your mind a bit, you can kind of hear them like hum in a. It's just and that's it. Some of them are just so soothing. I think the was it the catfish? Yeah, the catfish. The catfish, for some reason, is very soothing to Ceylon.
The catfish, you would just hear circus music coming out of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which,
my kind of people.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go build.
Katori, which one of these rooms is more accurate to what you planned?
Ooh. I like... Oh no, I like them all. The top left.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Good choice.
Because of the windows. They're so pretty. And like, look at the... I like it.
Walls.
And the seat, like, look at the... It
can't
goes
be a
all the...
real window. Like, you're underground.
Shh, it's okay. And like the
It's just
ceilings.
a tapestry.
Yeah, just shh, it's okay. It's just really pretty. I like it.
All right, so Ento, your patient has stormed off. By the way, he was in fact quite malnourished and has wandered into the city.
I didn't even get him to sign the refuses care thing.
Oh no, he wanted care. Just doesn't
But he
like to be
left.
bullied. Well, there are some real bullies in this situation.
I don't know. He said some very mean things about us. He thought we were weird.
This is
We
fair.
are.
He did think you're weird.
Ento, we are weird.
As a doctor, the do no harm probably also includes negligence. Maybe you should go check on him.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I don't think the Hippocratic Oath exists in Liminal.
With how
That's
we've been
fair.
acting, definitely not.
I don't know if I can catch up to him. He's really fast.
Oh,
He's
he's
tall.
so fast.
He's very tall.
Maybe you should hire a tracking dog or something.
Or you can just build the library. Either one.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
he'll
doing
come
it.
back. He needs to do work with me, so it's fine. He'll be back. It's fine.
He'll be back. It's his job.
Literally, he has to come back.
It's like I have it as insulin.
Oh my god!
This has
Eat
quickly
all,
turned
eat
into a
all.
hostage situation.
Nice.
Nothing
Wow.
but candy.
Ow, that's...
He's
Feed him
diabetic.
nothing by diabetic, and you've only been giving him candy. Jesus.
Well, he's the maker of insulin. That's why he's making all like you should see his penthouse. That's
She's been doing a
fantastic.
great job, but like just I if I
It was
give him
supposed to be a library.
I give him one sleeve of Fig Newtons, I don't think I'll kill him.
Check his
God
coat.
damn it.
It explains why he's so malnourished.
Games. I just imagine walking in and it's just this 8-foot tall, 6-armed person, like Jock, but he's super malnourished, but he's still like kind of jacked. Like, what does a jacked skeleton look like?
I don't know.
He's just down there on the ground flexing.
Yeah.
Just bones
yeah.
knocking together.
All right, well, that guy's off into the city. What are your so what do you want this library to look like?
That's a good question. And I should have thought of this before being here.
It's just like what do you want? What do you guys want out of the library? Is basically the question.
We're asking Royce.
I'm asking all of you at this point.
I mean, Kay was hoping to recover some of the shit we lost in the process. As far as like everything else, for Kay, a library is a library, so other people are gonna have to come up with different ideas.
I have one idea, and I will run it by you all.
Oh.
I would like to create a tower for the library. So whether it is just one large building or a building with a tower on it. But I would like to position... how do I say this without it coming across wrong?
No. We're in a safe place here.
We'd like to make
For
holes along the tower so that it will sing.
Interesting
Oh.
concept. But if it's a tower, it might be seen as a bigger target, which we've discovered is not a good idea. Maybe we should build it in a bunker.
Okay.
But bigger
would
is
like
always
to-
better.
I would like you to...
Katori and Ceylon, you guys would both, because you spent time in Duet in the Seasonings world, which is another game we played if you didn't play it. Sorry. We'll try to explain later. Duet is a city that is windy there all the time. And when people open their windows and stuff, it does play music. Like towers and stuff are built in such a way so there is always a constant whistling, but done at many different tones. Every street has a different song playing night and day.
It's all the people of the town and all their stories and feelings and emotions just filling the air with expression and truth. Oh, Royce, do you think the liminal plane is ready for such a drastic concept for them?
It's a great idea.
I think it's
Oh.
time to really make this place home.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. Katori, how do you feel? Are we
Oh yeah.
starting
do
to
it.
roast?
Oh yeah.
Oh. I think that is an intense concept. I'm gonna have to be paused on that. Oh, this is our home then? What?
And
Oh.
the reason I bring this up is I would need help deciding on either a pitch or tune for the tower to emit.
Can't be Whistle Stop. We'll get banned from Twitch.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are no longer Whistle Stop to get home.
It does make sense that mechanically Alan does I guess I'm worried different weather play different songs, different emotions. If the city is because the people are feeling heavy or sad or something.
It's not empathetic.
Okay.
It's not. It's not.
So
that.
we're trying to find a tune,
architecture more than
specific-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel
that is
like
exactly
different
my
angle of the
question.
wind could change the note, though.
Yeah, I was wondering if
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah, they would open different windows to play different songs.
Yeah, because different energy of actual physics versus empathy, emotions, and yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is definitely more
Engineering.
it's engineering over magic.
Nice. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
the only magic in the seasoning world is wizards, and they have weird magic.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
So are we
magic.
thinking I love the Windows idea, and then because different weather, different stuff, you can make different tunes because you're forcing the air through the the hollow tubes of the tower. How big we talking?
Realistically,
Yeah. What
I
are we
can
gonna
go
build?
quite high.
Quite. Oh. And up on top, little penthouse, little hangout just for us girls. We're able to add on to this,
It's a
right? I know you're the
public
architect, but
It would be available to everybody, but sure. And while I do think that the need for caution is there, I don't want to live in fear of buildings possibly being destroyed all the time.
Indeed.
We need a better defense system.
I think the proper way to go about this is to make copies that are stored elsewhere.
Well, absolutely. They'll be stored in the air, because you're helping. I mean, that's how Duet and Weird Magic is, and maybe for us, it is the radio stored in the air, and so can we add the conductive material to this tower? Some of it at least, so it's at least also a radio hub station kind of thing.
I think
Just
we need
a
to take
boost?
a minute to actually like logically come to how the fuck we would make Google Cloud in 1920s/30s.
Well, song is data, as Tapestries are data as well. So that would be the like jump in my mind. But that is magic. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
That's what I
far
was
more
thinking.
like your radio is
Radios.
literally just the radio. Like it is just the radio.
Yeah.
So like to play anything over the radio, you would either have to be performing it live or have some kind of storage device for it. Like it won't just exist in the aether.
And that's okay.
So then we also need to figure out how we're making a logical jump to servers.
No. We're not doing that. That's more strict engineering. But radio, in my mind, with stories being sent and shared and the ether and blah, 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 still too magical. So like bringing it back to the tower itself.
And when he first pitched the library, I'm pretty sure he just said like saving stuff
records?
like as records. Yeah.
Yeah, into it.
And if
That's
you'd
why I was
like
thinking
to
radio
add
station.
a place to play records,
Yeah.
that could be something that's done to share knowledge across the air.
You know, like a constant kind of little podcast vibe. I'm just saying we can set up from the scraps of the switchboards and stuff. There's just a little section on the bottom. Tourists can come in with little headphones, listen in. That could...
Consideration. Storage of the cylinders that you were talking about underground, and then we can use the tube system to get them up out of the stacks, quote unquote, so that people can listen to them in soundproof rooms up top.
Ooh, I do love that.
Yeah, so
little quiet rooms, little zone tubes.
Everything's coming together, yes. Then we can keep the majority of the library under the ground. And we could set up, I think, a switchboard system almost to select cylinders that you would like to listen to.
Oh, love it. How does that feel, okay?
Yes, that does.
Logical.
Because, like, I'm just like, what do we have with the technology? We can't go too far, otherwise we're breaking the game.
Oh, I can go as far as I need to.
Great idea on the Zoom tubes. Yeah, that's... yeah. Love that. Okay, I'm down.
Yeah.
Corey, Ento, do you have any suggestions? No. You're after Sergio. Excuse me.
Wait, are you actually chasing him down?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Or is it...
No, not at all. No,
I
actually,
just have not paid attention. My bad.
I was thinking, would we be able to make the tower like collapsible, like like a telescope? That way, if something happens, we can just
like retract
mechanically
it into the ground.
lower it. Yeah.
Keep it safe-ish.
So,
Safer.
sort of like a missile tube underground, and like the books are stored in a circle around it, and then the library can retract into the hole.
I think
by books you mean records, right?
Yeah, I did mean records, and I technically guess I mean the freaking tube things.
You know that.
So we're saying each floor of the library is slightly smaller than the one below it. So it's like those collapsible camping cups.
Yes.
Okay.
It
I'm
goes
down
both
with
ways. Into the ground and all the way up out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, if you...
So we're inventing hydraulics. I believe in us.
We have a sub.
That would be...
And Royce did make it. He forgot how to make it, but he did make it, so...
we can always call on my apprentice to help.
Oh, Bash would love to help. But Bash is taking... Well, now Bash can show up because Amel showed up. They're all on, like, vacation.
Aww.
Or Leo. Leo could also help.
Leo hates us.
Maybe busy. I mean, it is a Friday night.
No. Hates us.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He doesn't hate me.
Maybe he's on a date with Raz.
Forgot to ask Alan, and this is going back pretty far. I do apologize. I should have asked a long time ago. Did you want to go over what the book covers?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Kay, you finish it right now. You finish the book, and it's just like they've been up there for hours, like talking about this whole this conversation has been going on the telescoping tower, and I imagine Ento and Royce and anybody else. The rest of the crew, you guys are all cleaning up stuff around town still, fixing what needs to be fixed.
I assume I'm making a blueprint so we can then start.
Yeah, that is what how I am picturing it, and everybody's just adding. It's just oh no, tubes and stuff like that. That is what I think is happening. This has been happening this whole time. And okay, you finished the book, and you now. Oh, roll me a 20-sider first, though.
Oh no. The really shitty thing is it's a coin toss.
Oh yeah, so roll me heads or tails. 1 is tails, 2 is heads.
Is tails?
1 is a failure, 2 is success.
Okay.
There you
go. Did it not roll? Hold on. Oh.
1 is a failure.
God fucking damn it.
You. Okay. How does this 1 affect you?
Well, what is it in? What's the context of
the
this?
context is her understand. Them, him, her. It's all. I know it's all. I just like to stay consistent. That's why I generally call them they. But still, I understand that it's all okay.
It's all okay.
So.
It's okay.
Kay would probably be trying to resist the influence of it to some degree. Once the information, a 20 would be gains all the information, receives none of the influence. Understands the fact that the influence was there. A 1 could be, I think a 1 is understands but becomes zealous. I think that's what happens. I think Kay becomes a zealot.
I want everyone to read this book, or what?
You absolutely need everybody to read this book, and they all need to see this book the same way that you see it. Not even Katori is as vehement about this book as you are now. Everybody needs to read this. It tells you what to do with. Yeah, it plays in with everything.
Oh no, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan.
You're being paranoid about the library falling because people are opening dangerous rifts. You now know the dangers of rifts. You understand that they shouldn't be used the way that you guys are using them. You understand that you should never have done what you did to the word tree. Splicing one word tree with another word tree is the worst thing you could possibly ever do. You're linking 2 worlds together, and they will never be able to be pulled apart. You are causing irreparable damage to the universe. The whole crew is. You know this 100%. You know it. The crew needs to be stopped. That is what you've learned.
So
and that is not just what you've learned. That is what you know.
You've just put Kay on a villain arc that I wasn't prepared for.
I'm prepared.
So, shit. I just lost the fear thing, and now I have this. God damn it.
Is she gonna stand? Sorry, are they going to stand on a milk crate in the center, the town square, and start screaming at people?
I think that is a very viable outcome.
I could stay in the library and be constantly hi, I have a book for you to read. You should read this.
That's too slow.
Kate comes out of the shadows.
Shit,
people must know.
You come out of Katori's house and you see Ento and Royce over table pointing out deciding it, and they don't know the truth. Can you believe it?
Oh my god. They don't. What? No, hold up. But what if, hear me out, Ceylon, do we have a way to project books?
What do you mean, project? Text? Text?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I suppose we have the televisions. But you just want to what? Like read a book
I got
on
this. I got
TV?
this. We can put we can put it on the TV. That would get to everyone really fast.
What would get to everyone really fast?
Everyone needs to read this.
What? What is it?
It's very here. You read this.
Oh, you know,
I'm assuming
she
really wants to read it.
You know,
yeah, it's
every time you hand me your fanfics, I'm
fanfics.
The book does make you want to read it. You do want to read it, but you can roll me a 20-sider if you want to resist it, like indifferent. You can indifferently resist it, basically. For Ceylon, just like, I don't read, and just like literally throw the book or something if you want to, if that's what you want to do.
Does the book look different to everyone, or only when you open it, then the entire experience?
Only if you can't read. Like, if you can't read the language, it's
Gotcha.
not. Like,
Okay.
it'll match the language that you need. If you can't read it all, it can be audio or video. Like, it can do all those things.
Is it at a but not to the magical sense of like it's formatted the best way for me. So
Yes.
it's like okay. So it
might be written in verse for you.
Yeah, and with like the right colors.
It might be written in music like form or some shit.
That's what I meant by verse. Or like
Yeah.
I imagine whatever the person's best learning curve is, somehow the book is enchanted to like figure it out and give the information that way.
Yeah.
But also like
Vanna has a
open
key
it,
that
it
brings
just looked
books to visual life.
Like when Serge opened it, it just was the nutritional information on the side of a protein pack.
Yeah.
It was written like that. And he was like, 100% of my daily rift ceiling.
Yeah, it's a Unix system. You know this. Okay. I love that. I do love old books.
Giving
All
it
right.
to Kay is the fastest way to get people to read this. I just want you to know.
But also we're building this thing. And we're doing like the little blueprints and stuff, and they're gonna like call me back over for a consult. Just opening it matters, or like actually sitting down and reading the whole thing matters, because I feel like
You're gonna have to. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like I'm more focused on the tower, but I'm down to roll to see just how well that urge is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's see that.
So a 20 is you resisting. Okay, so tough choice. Okay, so you either sit down to read it, or something bad happens, and that's how you resist the urge.
Wow.
And I'm just like you. It's really important. You need to read this. Like, this is gonna change. Like, it's gonna save or change everything.
When we say something bad happens, is it to everybody or just to her?
I think that when you guys were moving the steel and stuff, something was actually holding up a building next door, and that building's gonna collapse.
So answer me this first, Kay. How are you feeling after the whole Ezekiel thing has now been absolved of you?
I don't think you guys know.
You don't know that.
Unless Kay has told you, nobody has made that information public.
So
no one knows what Kay is written from.
So in our Maestra, like private music lessons and stuff, like you alluded to it, you included that in your song, and I guess my question is like, okay, then my question is closer to like,
don't say it out loud or Kay will freak out.
Yeah, has this is it good, and like is this book good, and like has it like changed your song or something? Like, can it possibly be that good that it's literally like helped change how you express yourself or blah blah blah, which I don't know, if you're a zealot now.
This changes everything. We've caused so much harm, and we have to like fix it. You have to see this. It has
but
nothing
has it
to
changed
do.
you?
It has nothing to do with It has nothing to do with Ezekiel. But
and that's
not
okay.
that.
You don't have
Yeah.
to say that. But like, has it changed you as a person? Is what I'm asking in character.
I mean, for Kay, there was always some concern that what we were doing was causing issues. Now Kay's like convinced, like fully that we are in fact causing some fucking issues.
So if you were gonna sing a different song in music lessons, and that would change you as a character later kind of thing, if that was like a yes or no of what you're like communicating to me, that's what I'm gonna base my decision on. Whether stuff breaks. Is like, would you like to character change-ish or be more? Your priority is the crew or your song is what Ceylon is trying to figure out.
The world. I'm trying to save the world, man.
It's okay. I'm not super interested in that as much as the tower, so I am gonna like totally hear what you're saying. Absolutely. But I'm gonna do this tower first, and then the world,
and then the background, the thing just collapses.
Yeah, it's definitely like as Kay's about to like have a counter, like, oh no, you should. You just all hear
propaganda,
sliding rocks. And Royce and Ento, you both look up and just see the neighboring building, just like a wall fall out and at you two. Can you guys both roll like a 20-sider to dodge away from this building as it falls?
How big is it?
It's a 2-story building, brick, but like not falling brick by brick, falling the entire thing at once.
Where's Katori in this whole thing?
I would, Katori can be wherever she wants. Like, do you as well want to be standing there helping them like redesign this tower?
Yeah, I think that she'd be really interested.
All right, Katori, also roll me that 20-sider then. Dodge!
Dodge, motherfuckers.
I think I've forgotten how.
That's 2 8s. Good. We got 2 tough choices.
Oh. Okay.
Katori, fuck! Jesus
Katori,
Christ.
do you just like stand there and like the window, like it just lands perfectly so you didn't even have to move?
Okay.
Like that old Buster Keaton movie, you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that totally fits.
And so Ento and Royce,
I'll just let it hit me.
just let it.
I would like to stay stock still and see if I'll just break through the bricks.
I mean, yeah, okay. Like you guys
Whatever
both.
the librarian took from you apparently took your brain too, man.
Damn, we're just being mean.
Have you not seen my shredded body?
Just look how jacked I am. And just like Royce is flexing off these bricks.
I'm ready to get a face full of bricks and fall flat on my face. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just like here's the tough choice for both of you. Do you save your plans or do you get hit by?
Yeah, I would save the plans.
It's like, okay. So like, yeah, like it comes down and out. It's just like you guys take 2 damage from the building, except for Katori, who is just standing there, doesn't move.
She lets out like this little like ee! And she's wide-eyed, like looking around, like, what just happened?
And now the guy's got much more to clean up, even more than before.
Oh, God damn it.
Here's a question. How much
Yeah.
space do we have available to build this library?
As much as you guys would like want, like even more now if you take out that other building.
So, this retracting
Were there
tower
people
idea.
in that building?
No, I don't think there were.
Yeah, it's not like a residential
Were
district.
there?
I mean, just because it's not residential doesn't mean that there couldn't have been people in there.
That was not described in the choice. And you know, I don't know. That's my thought. I didn't hear anything.
I would think most people have been evacuated from this area since the
Yeah.
Okay,
attack.
good.
Because we're the cleanup crew, and then
Yeah,
I
that
guess
makes sense.
Yeah.
But considering we're making this retractable tower,
Mm.
I would like it if somehow when it's fully retracted down, the building is still usable.
Okay.
And so essentially, instead of walking up, you can walk through the building.
Yep,
Or-
my computer is. No, there we go.
So-
Never mind.
What if so when the building is as tall as it can be, it has elevators that go up and down, of course, whatever. But then when it's collapsed, the elevators, like, they have a door in the front and the back to go to the next level where you would normally hit like the 2 button. You'd still hit the 2 button, but both doors would just open so you could pass right through. So it'd become
That's
like
great,
a cinnamon
but like,
bun.
Ento, can you read this?
Yeah,
Is she still the book?
Yeah.
So with the book, so it'd be
At
like
this
a
point, it's
this is what
one
I've been
off for
putting up with.
Katori.
This is what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Can't get good students.
Oh my god! So it'd be like a cinnamon bun of a library, and you just pass
Exactly.
through when it's
I
collapsed.
love them.
Whoa, like
be
a
an ice cream
cinnamon
cone.
bun.
Yeah, when it's
Hear me out. This is a little bit ridiculous for me. Imagine if the library does go up and down, but not the way that it normally would. What if it's just a spiral situation that can open up at any point? So instead of
who
going like,
wants to walk stairs?
yeah, exactly.
No.
It's a
But I want to
library.
slide.
The libraries do a spiral staircase motion, and not the libraries, the elevator.
Is it an escalator then?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
We got weird pulley system because that way it works. Like if it's on the ground, it just goes in a circle. If it goes up, it just.
Oh, so what you're saying is when it's collapsed down, it's like the walkways at the airports. where
Airport, yeah. And then when it's tall, it's more like the escalators at the mall.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay.
still wear your wheelies
Are there
everywhere.
spiral escalators anywhere? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I mean, they're
Information
tracks.
is at our fingertips.
They're
Only
not
in Harry Potter,
ADA
fuck J.K.
approved.
Rowling.
I believe in Royce is the answer to that question.
Yes.
Yes, there
Absolutely.
are. It is instead of having the normal straight steps, you put curved steps in.
Or they would be like a mesh. So the normal ones are just like straight metal pieces.
Mm-hmm.
We could do like a mesh metal thing instead that flex as they go around curves.
All right, Ento, it does seem like Kay is trying to convince you to read the book, though.
Yep.
Well, didn't she? Wait,
Slightly
didn't
concussed from
Ceylon
a
take
building
it?
falling on you.
Didn't Ceylon take the book though? Or did she not take the book?
Ceylon did not take the book.
Yeah, okay, sorry. She did. Okay.
Ceylon let a building fall on all three of you to avoid reading.
It's just another piece of propaganda. Anti-Wonder Crew this, anti-Wonder Crew. Yeah, we know. I get
It's
that
not
time
against
and
the
time
Wonder
again.
Crew.
To be fair,
It just happens to be
To be
that some of the shit
fair.
we've done is fucked up.
no. To be
Yeah,
fair,
And we're the
so
communications-
my intention for the book was to cover all the things that were erased from your memory when he used the root. Because remember, you guys were really concerned what you were gonna forget. So nowhere in the book does it say one of the Wander Crew decided to repair a tree with a nut.
Oh,
And
I misunderstood what you wanted that book to be.
I apologize. I'm
That's-
so sorry. Let me be okay. Yeah, no. So it is very vague. T is still kind. T is still kind, guys. Like she's not a massive asshole. She's just like a little one.
She's just like one of us. She's been with us forever.
Yeah, she really has. She's been here since forever. So like, why question her? Anyway,
Honestly, great.
So
great.
I
So,
guess
I
in
mean,
that case,
honestly-
what's a 1 here?
She's about to explain what that is.
Yeah. So tell us more about T in this book, then.
So, like, obviously, there's no title, there's no author. So you don't know because that whole situation was erased from your memory. Everybody who was on the mission,
Correct.
T was never there. So
Where? Like,
what?
Was never where?
She was
Exactly.
never on the mission. That's all that they
I don't
don't
know.
remember.
Okay, there was a mission.
Yes.
And they weren't on it. Got you. Okay.
All good.
Well, I don't know what the
So-
mission was.
All good. So you're not supposed to know because she wasn't there.
That was a mission. Okay.
So the book is supposed to cover all the things that were erased. And I'm sorry, Alan, that's what I meant. Like, what did you want the book to cover? What was erased by the original word tree's root?
My bad. Okay, so
Sorry, I apologize too. I wasn't clear.
It's fine. So the one Katori and that the one from that book is for K is it's a really good story, but it doesn't seem true.
Okay.
Like it didn't like this
So
is
backtrack everything that has occurred.
not and we can keep a lot of it.
I mean, the enchantments are still in place though on the book.
Yeah. I think I honestly think I don't know then. I'm trying to think of it's like, is there a way to just keep what we've already done, you know?
I am so sorry.
No,
I just like messed it all
You're
up.
good. You're fine. I just misunderstood like I should have talked to you more about it.
I mean, collapsed building plus me trying to get Ceylon to read it are really the only two things that are affected by that roll. And them taking damage.
Yeah, so like it's just you wanted Ceylon to read this book and it did not. And she will not. It's like we're still at the same spot. It's just you don't have to worry about being super paranoid or anything.
Yeah, I was just like, this is like an interesting story and you should read this.
Basically.
But you were like, there's more important things to do.
You really like the book, but you are not connected to it. You do not see yourself in the story.
Yeah, because nowhere does she say, "Oh, it was the Wander crew that did this. It was this person who did this or this person who did that." It's more written like, at one point in time, somebody did something terrible. You shouldn't do that. Maybe don't do these things. So it's like, it has morals and
cautionary
whatnot.
tale. Yeah.
Please stop fucking with the word tree. Hey guys.
If that cautionary tale is in it, I'm gonna keep it then. Like, if it's written like a cautionary tale, we're sticking with it. You don't have the details, Kay, but you still have the fervor. Like, messing with the world is wrong. Like, there's no, like, the word tree, no specifics.
I mean, this means I would have pitched it differently to Ceylon.
And we all understand that, and it would have been different. But still, we're going to focus on the tower. I would not have changed the decision that we then made, and now we are here. Nice. Nice.
All right, onward.
Yeah.
Ento, read this.
Get out of this oh, God damn. Let's get out of the bunker.
That was exactly where we were before the confusion occurred, though. That's the thing, is I was trying to get him to read it.
Take one big old step out of the salad.
And just like, right back in. I got the Caesar.
15.
All right.
I mean, he just has to roll.
So this, I don't have a good distraction for Ento.
Yeah, it's like, how would you pitch it to Ento? Like,
hey man. So this book is like super important. You know, like, as far as the world tree and affecting things and like all that kind of stuff, we need to, like, it's Alan, I'm really bad at convincing people by words. Why would you ask me to do this?
Well, it still is enchanted. So like if the person comes in if they're, I don't know, what do we want to say? Should we put a radius on this book?
I was just basically, if they like start reading the cover, they're gonna want to open. It's like one of those situations.
Okay.
Like a Pringles.
Yeah.
I put
So
it in
there's
front
still
of
that-
him.
It's still a trap. It's so
The
there's
very
that.
slightly concussed Ento is like, instead of helping him up, you just hand him a book.
I am a zealot, sir.
And because he's concussed, does he take it
That's up to...
without
Yeah.
question, or?
I would still let him have a roll.
Yeah.
Is he dead? Are you muted?
Huh? Yes.
Oh, nope, he's not. He muted and unmuted himself, obviously checking it. Huh. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah, maybe leave and come back.
What?
R.I.P.
What?
We can hear you, Kole. We can't hear Corey.
Hmm.
I guess in the meantime, Katori's gonna. Oh, there you go.
Can't-
Hey!
Okay, cool.
How long have you been trying to communicate with us and getting no answer?
I think probably since before the confusion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
That's all right.
Absolute chat.
No, basically all I was trying to say is like, because Ento's concussed, he's absolutely going to take the book and read it. He's like, oh, I got handed a thing. Okay,
Oh yeah, for sure. Give me a 20-sider.
all right.
Oh yeah, so you're successful at reading it. You read and absorb the lessons being taught. It's just like, oh, okay, whoever wrote this, was aiming just to like give a little warning. To you, I feel like it comes out as almost like a doctor's pamphlet situation. Like do these things, like eat these things and vitamins situation, keep yourself like healthy. And it's just like, it's like, you understand, like, thinking back on some of the stuff the crew's been doing, it's like, you can see, like, something like, oh, okay, maybe
Maybe we
Go ahead.
fucked up a couple times.
maybe we fucked up a couple times, but we can do better. Like, you get that feeling. It's just like, you know what? We can fix this. And, like,
Exactly, we can fix this.
Yeah, like fixing the tower. Like we gotta fix things. And so let's the library. Let's just get on to fixing the library.
How badly am I being compelled to also show this to Royce?
oh, that one means pretty bad.
Hi,
Like,
Royce!
Yes.
Well, how long does it take to read the Doctor pamphlet version, I guess, is the true question.
It's basically just one of those trifold pamphlets.
That's... Yes.
Okay, so,
pretty
hi,
quick.
Royce! I have something important for you. It's to help us, and I show it to you, and I'm assuming it looks like fucking blueprints.
It's a giant manual, I'm assuming.
Actually, Royce, it doesn't look like anything at all. It's like she's just trying to hand you a piece of paper.
It's a piece
Royce,
of
are you
paper.
broken? Does he look broken to me?
She just
I'll
looks like
take
Royce.
the paper, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, high quality really looks like...
I didn't have any compulsion to take this.
No?
There's something wrong with you.
I turn it around. I just like hand it back to you. I'm like, is it okay?
That I'm not sure why that didn't work for you. I will come back to you.
Voice, can you roll me a 20-sider real quick, though?
I most certainly can.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, just paper. Just paper.
It's just paper.
Just paper.
Weird. Anyway, back to building this amazing library.
Back to building this, this fantastic library.
Chad, if you're near me, just go roll in the fucking server.
Meanwhile.
So
yeah, do you just hand it back to Kay?
Yes.
Okay.
I return it directly back to Kay. I'm just like, I don't have time to look at another piece of paper. There's nothing on this.
I think, and because it's a 4, if it was a 1, it'd be even weirder. You see, everybody else sees the, as he goes to hand back the thing, you see, like, a bunch of words, like, in blue, like, script, try to, like, latch on to Royce. You guys can see it happening. They look like little, like, tiny little, like, imagine letters as creatures, like, running up the page and bouncing off of Royce's hands.
So it looks normal to me.
Oh, another tattoo, Royce?
What?
Looky there. You got little dancing boys getting ready.
Do I see anything?
So we all saw this?
Yeah, you guys all saw it. Kiera, not Katori. Can you roll me a 20-sider?
Oh no. Okay, hold on.
So Ento definitely wants to diagnose him after seeing this. Like, what the hell was that?
Alright. So with a success, you see like the words like jump back on the page, and like they honestly look like they're fighting to stay on the page. Like some of them get like blown away by just it looks like the wind just takes them into the air and they just go. Like
what did you just do to it?
Yeah, what on earth?
I have no clue what you are talking about.
So with diagnose, can you roll me a 20-sided, because this isn't a standard diagnose. Lots of 12s today. So success. You diagnose the part of whatever's happening with this book is a bit of mind control, a little bit, not like a ton of it, but enough of it that since he's already under mind control,
it
won't work.
Oh shit.
So by diagnosing that, you've diagnosed that this book is trying to mess with your minds. Whether it's good or bad, you don't know. But this book does have a compulsion on it.
And you've already read it.
So I know that Royce is under some sort of mind control now?
You do.
Okay.
Why are you all looking at me like that?
What did you do to this book? I don't know he's under mind control, and I don't know it's mind control. So what did you do?
I didn't do anything to this piece of paper.
I'm holding it to myself protectively.
It's not what he did to the book, it's what the book is trying to do to us.
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with this.
No, there is something. I don't want to say wrong, like, because I don't feel anything.
You read it, you're fine.
Yeah. But, like, it is obviously trying to, like, alter our minds in some way.
So is it going to help us build the tower or not?
What are you trying to say here?
Well, you've gotten pretty creative in these past couple of months, and it's like,
are you gonna
is that because you read the book?
That he's being mind controlled?
Well,
I mean, hey, we're all just trying to be more effective in our day jobs, right? So.
It didn't work on Royce because his mind's already a little off.
What do you off?
You calling me crazy, boy?
No, like it's like your mind is being. It's like somebody else has already tampered with it.
Yes, the mind tampering that the librarian did. Yes, we all know it.
Oh, okay.
Is that like tampering versus control? Is that the same thing that we're talking about here, Alan?
That seems like some roles.
Shit.
I have something better. What if I just ask you a question directly?
Yeah, sure. You're gonna like ask me a straight up question with a
card, I assume?
word tree answers or something, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask the word tree. I'm wearing a very pink sweater right now, and I'm very happy about it. It's all huge. Word tree giveth. That's what I. So what do you want to ask me?
Be careful how you word it. He is a fae.
I'll show you at the end of the game if Mika wants to move the camera. Word.
Am I under the control of the librarian in any way?
Yes, but not you. Part of you. That other part of you. I can give it to you by Ento, as you are diagnosing Royce, like looking in his eyes, making sure his pupils aren't dilated, and you can see a slight cloudy, like a reflection, but you don't see yourself when you're looking into his eyes. You are not seeing the mirror that should be there. You are seeing the librarian wearing a suit.
Oh my god.
He has two arms again. One of them is all flowing script, and he's setting books down, and you see him march he's not in his library. He's in a library. And he's just and you see him just pulling words out of a book with his magical hand, his now magical hand that's all script. As it pulls the words into it, he clutches his hand.
Motherfucker.
And he looks directly at you, and through the reflection in the eye, he walks up and he's just "Oh, hello."
Oh, damn.
And he's just,
Ento jumps and just falls backwards, oh shit.
And that's it. And then voice blinks and that goes.
I saw him. I saw the librarian. He was in your eyes.
In your eyes.
Whoa.
No.
Well, that's terrifying.
He's in my eyes.
I don't understand.
So
what?
There's somehow there's a part of him inside you.
So what you're saying to me right now is he's probably seen everything I've seen?
I mean, he just saw me.
Yes. Anything
I need you all to inform the captain of this.
Oh, Captain!
That's what you do. You get on the communicator. Oh, Captain.
No.
No, yes, actually. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're a zealot now.
That was
very forward.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely not the tone that Kay would use.
Oh, Captain, have I got a book for you? Oh, it'll change your life.
Katori just picks up the radio, but she doesn't even. She thinks she's picking up the radio, but it's a croissant.
God,
And she's
give
like,
it to me.
check it out.
Check it out.
Did you lose it again? Can you not find your communicator?
No, again. Kay, do you have it? Who has it? Where is it? Oh my god. Did I put it in my bra? Hold on.
Kay just like pulls it out of your braid.
Thank
gives it to you.
She like just takes it gently.
All of this is happening, and Ceylon's just like, could we just build the tower?
It's just another thing. Now I have to like figure out how to like microchip Katori with like we just have to like install a Saytooth kind of. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Because I don't got this.
You were down here a while. It was right there. We tried the hamburger phone, the hot dog phone. We tried the like all the different cute snacks, but you kept like just thinking
Ento.
it was a snack.
Captives, where are you? Because Royce definitely is a liability.
Do you think that this could be like a poison, possibly, that he's using, in a sense?
Oh. Like it's corroding away at you?
In a way.
Excited typing.
I would like to try something first.
Sure.
Okay.
Royce is gonna close his eyes and really focus. And I'd like to use the focus ability from Fighter.
I just want him to become a blindfolded monk fighter.
No.
But his mustache, it would clash.
Oh no, you're right.
Specifically, I'm spending... Wow, that's really hard to read. 5 adventure points on this ability.
I see what you got. So, Ento, you watch as Royce purges his body of poisons, and just like his eyes glow blue, and you see just a bunch of blue smoke rising out of Royce. Like, and for a split second, you see all of the silver leave Royce's body too. Like you all will see it. Ento from we'll see it from a different direction in a second. You basically see the Wraith version of Royce standing behind Royce. And Royce, I think dwarves all just like whatever your natural skin color is before like this. I know not silver, but blue is your natural form now. But that's because you guys have so much silver interaction. Like so, his skin color changes back to whatever it is. I'm not gonna make assumptions. And then it all just snaps back. Like whatever that was, it rocks you really quick. But that was not it. Ento, I'm gonna carry over your successful diagnosis roll from before, and be like, you saw something else there. It's not a poison, but maybe there's something to it, but not poison.
Hold on a second. Okay, so can I tell if it's like a disease or a spell or a curse with diagnose?
Yeah, if you give me another roll, we can check for spells or curses.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Do you want me to increase that by 1, Ento?
Anyway, Nika already raised it. So
thanks, Cat.
You for a quick second, looking into his eyes again while all that silver is floating around him. Like you see it. You see exactly what it is. It is a spell. It is like a tracking spell. And you narrowly dodge it going into yourself because now the librarian is actively watching you out of his eyes. Like whatever was happening, the librarian wasn't paying attention to you guys. He was doing his own thing, but now he's watching you. Yeah, it's like there's a spirit in there.
So he's almost like possessed.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, he is possessed a little bit.
A little bit.
Like a smidgen?
Alright.
He's a smidgen possessed. Like, it can't tell him what to do, but it can definitely see out of his eyes.
What abilities do I have?
My ultimate
Good question.
opponent, myself.
Aha!
Man, I
Fine.
wish that there was like a dispel magic.
Um,
I don't
It's
think
funny.
there is.
There technically is in the invoker tree.
So I've got Banish.
Yeah, I think the 5 AP version of it could work.
Okay. Yeah, because so obviously the librarian's like a boss, but like, is this like actually like him being inside of Royce, or
No. It's
Okay,
just
so
him using him as like a vessel to look at. So this would be like a minion version of him.
okay, so then yeah, I would like to use the 5 AP Banish to banish the librarian out of Royce.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a 20-sider.
Okie dokie.
I think it's gonna work regardless, but I just want to see if anything else goes wrong.
How much damage
You
Royce takes?
Banish me.
Oh,
Tough
Here we
choice.
go.
Okay, so Ento, here's your tough choice. You can learn something really cool and helpful to the whole party, but I'm gonna take you to 0 HP.
and we are not supposed to heal if we want that bounty.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to beat a boss.
Oh,
The
I
other
thought-
one.
Okay.
That one was played first.
This is beating a boss, kind of.
It's not.
Would the 0 HP result in like temporary death?
He would be unconscious on the ground.
Hmm.
I can heal him. It's fine.
As
Yeah,
long
I'll
as nothing else
definitely.
goes wrong.
I will definitely
What-
take that.
How do you make
I'll-
this
I'll-
one a stronger boss, though? And
The
then
way
the
Alan
bounty.
said that.
Mhm.
Yeah, the way Alan said that, I'm uncomfortable.
What was the
You
other
roll.
option?
The other option was you do banish it, but you don't get any extra information.
Oh.
You get stunned and you get reeled back, but I don't give you like the little bit of knowledge.
See.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will take the 0 HP hit.
So as you fall back, like as you like what does it look like for Ento to banish?
So Ento takes out one of his lollipops and sticks it in his own mouth.
I was gonna say this is like a whole game of people putting lollipops in each other's faces.
Swishes it around a little bit and then shoves it in
In their
Royce's
holes?
mouth.
Like you go to do that, he's like,
Talk
"What
to
are you?"
HR about this?
Now I'm just imagining you doing this to a boss in the future, though.
Like this is the moment that Stefan shows up for his job interview.
Oh,
You just see him
no.
and he collapses. It's over for him. But anyway, so it goes in and it shatters in Royce's mouth, just like explodes, like so finely, like you don't. It's not like it cuts up your mouth, but like you would just like pixie sticks is what it suddenly becomes in your mouth.
Wait, hold on. What is your preferred flavor of lollipop, Royce?
No.
Blueberry.
Okay, well then it's a blueberry one.
Blueberry dum dum.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So like,
thoughtful.
you guys see that happen, and you see real quick, Royce's eyes go like very bright blue, like like his tattoos glowing like crazy. The little letter with a heart around it, and Royce collapses just to a knee. But you see Ento just fall completely backwards. Ento, while you're unconscious, like forget the unconscious part. You are staring at the librarian right now. Like,
And he has a very well cut suit.
He's a sharp dressed man.
like you're standing in a library. The books are all like book shaped, but they all open like accordions. And yeah, he's just. You see him just turn and look at you. And he's trying to figure something out. And I'm gonna move you guys just to a. Oh, copy. Here we go. I'm just gonna throw the librarian here.
I do have the librarian as my nemesis. Would that have set off any senses or anything?
I don't think so.
Cool.
Like. So yeah, he's staring at you, Ento, and he walks up and he like touches you, and you hear like paper crinkling underneath him, and you look down at your hands, and you are the same color as Royce. You are wearing the same clothes as Royce, but you are made out of paper.
That actually makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. That's cool.
And the librarian's just like, oh. I don't know. I can't do Nick's voice. He's just like...
No, it's so good.
And he's like, not yet. And he claps. And like, you just like floating through space for a bit. Until like somebody heals you. But Ento is unconscious in front of you guys.
Hi, I'll heal him. I'm gonna use Mend on him, I guess, twice, because I don't yet have heal. Yeah. So that'll put him back at 10. I'm also holding tightly to the book while I'm doing this and still considering walking away to give it to someone else.
So are we saying that the librarian has a paper voodoo doll of Royce?
It has a paper copy of Royce.
He is making a copy of me because he's had part of my memory. He's
basically
stealing my memories.
Okay.
It's
awesome.
very paper. It's very Scholars of the Page vibe because of their forgotten memories, and he has forgotten those memories.
That makes sense. Okay. It's also frightening, but yes. Yeah.
You good, Ento?
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Oh.
That was weird.
What happened?
I was in a library with the librarian.
That mother.
And he walked up to me and touched me, and I became like paper. And he just said, "Not yet."
That is deeply concerning.
So not right now?
Is the librarian still looking through Royce? Can you, like, I guess we shouldn't ask you this, you just woke up.
Oh, but I gotta see if the banishment worked. And so like groggily stands up and goes over to diagnose Royce again.
The most time I spent at the doctor since I got beat up the last 2 times.
It really does happen a lot, though.
I am a frequent flyer with B positive.
Now, I have been doing this wrong. Lurid is right. When we play Diagnose, the rules are for 0 HP, you touch a creature, extending your senses into to diagnose a mysterious affliction, like a disease, spell, or curse. When you correctly guess the entire name of the affliction, you must correctly guess the entire thing. And like, that's just for the future, not right now.
Yeah, okay. We've been doing it the other way for 2 seasons.
It's just, I do want to like give like shout out to Lurid for like being like, yes, that is like you're supposed to play Hangman, and that's just I don't really like Hangman, so
But it fits because that's the only time I play Hangman is when I'm at the doctor's office. Like,
yeah, it's just like
waiting. Yeah.
Is it on a pain scale? Is it 0 to 10? It's just like like A smooth 3.
It's like, ooh, sorry, that's a leg.
I do remember doing it with Sama as well. We will be better about it in the future. But yeah, so you like look into his eye and you know what you're looking for. And you no longer see any of it. Like not even a peep on a little tiny bit. He does seem to be completely like cleared of what was in him, the little bit of the librarian that was in him.
I'm on the radio like, false alarm, Royce is safe, but we may have problems with the librarian.
You played another Wood Tree Giveth, or is that the old one?
I have not played it.
Okay, it just said it.
Interesting.
I don't think it ever went into the chat.
Ah, okay. Alright, so... Yeah, Nika, can you roll me a 20-sided for the chat real quick? Because how are they doing on their, like, cleaning up? Alright, so yeah, you guys managed to do it. And with a success, as, like, you guys are clearing up, there are quite a bit of buildings that have fallen over. But you guys, like, the whole crew, y'all working together, using however whatever abilities you want to. This is your moment. There's so many abandoned buildings, and you don't have as many otters living with you guys anymore as there once were. So you got some free space. So this is me giving you guys a free real estate to talk amongst yourselves and tell me what you guys are building new to the city while this tower is being built.
What does the chat add on?
Yeah, what does the chat add on? And like, it can be one useful thing. Like, if it would, like, you guys don't have to like make extra rolls because it was a success. It wasn't a crit, but it was a success. So what would we build? And you guys, what's Royce doing here? Like, are you still dedicated to building this tower, or do you want to like?
He's gonna take a deep breath, steady himself, grab the blueprints, put them in front. He's like, we're gonna get this sorted, and then later I'm going to disappear for a bit. But for now, let us make a marvel of engineering here in the Silver Thimble.
Righto, old chap. And I'm like gonna pat your back kind of thing. And the like, you can tell it's a lot on him. And he's been going through a lot. And yeah, you're gonna need a big vacation. And that's where that kind of like one last job and just like nod at you kind of vibe.
Yes. Containing my rage.
For tomorrow, I mean the future. I mean what?
No. Okay, like that. Yeah. Okay. Katori, are you also gonna like make more tower with us?
Just promise me nobody will get mad if I bring another mountain of silver.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
Also, just like occasionally, Kay wanders off and shows the book to someone in the chat. So that's happening.
Does Kay try to show the captain?
Absolutely. The captain's in charge. This is important.
No.
Oh, Captain, my
Nika,
captain.
Can you roll me a 20-sider?
Excellent.
Well.
Alright, so...
For convenience's sake, I feel like people can just roll in the Discord otherwise.
Oh, no, I'm not... We're not showing it to everybody, like, right? Like, we're figuring out at what point does it end.
So someone needs to succeed?
What? Oh, no, like, success isn't exactly what we're looking for here. The captain gets her hands on it, and to the captain, there are a lot of words missing. Captain, you don't understand this book. Like, you want to read it, you want to finish it, like, the compulsion magic is there, but there's
Royce,
so many
did
just
you break it?
random missing words.
Don't look at me. I don't do the
What
weird
happened?
mind magic.
Royce, did you break it?
You now remember that game happening very differently. Like, this is supposed to be what actually happened out there, like, to relearn the fact that there were two worlds, and it's just like, it's a little askew. Yeah, it's not finished. It's just like, it's a morality lesson where it has, like, it cuts off. It's just like, oh, so we're doing the right thing. Captain, you read this book, it's just like, oh no. You are almost as zealous as Kay is, but in the opposite direction.
Oh no!
Like Wolf of Wall Street, but you didn't watch the third act kind of
Right,
thing.
it's just like, you didn't learn it's just like, and these are all of the things you can do with rift travel. It's just like, yeah.
And we had a great time.
We do it amazing. And it's just like, like the captain, like, notices one of the pages is missing, like, completely blank, so she doesn't even bother to flip to the next page. And she's like, oh no, this is the end of the book. Closes it, and that's the message that the captain gets out of it.
Let the 20s start
This is
to
a
roar.
Great book. You're right. Yes.
Yeah.
So Kay is like, so right, we need to, like, stop doing these things, and the captain's like the opposite.
Gotta
And
go
it's just like,
harder.
who's more charismatic, the captain or Kay?
Oh, absolutely, Captain. Are you kidding me? Kay has like no charisma score.
That is what the crew is getting out of this book, then.
Are you serious?
The
Fuck my
opposite
life.
the opposite of what
himself.
T wanted is
Oh,
like
yeah.
exactly how this is rolling.
This is
This week
amazing.
is
This
grand. All right.
Also,
How did this
that
happen?
Katori, good call. This is good stuff. We can work with this material.
the funny thing is, like, this just means that Kay probably hates the captain a little bit now.
Ooh. You
So
saying
yeah,
we're
that
having
is-
some drama?
The crew. No, we're all into it. That's the story. That's the line, I
Yeah,
suppose. Yeah.
That is it. I think that just like
We're good. We're
the
moral,
captain
baby.
just like speaks this into reality.
Oh, yeah.
So the captain doesn't bother passing the book along then.
I think it just stops. I think
There's
like
no compulsion to.
there's no more compulsion because like it just got pulled out of the book and it's just like it's just a book and the captain's just like okay, and it gets mixed in with all the rest of the captain's paperwork.
Yeah.
Kay wouldn't want to pass it along anyway because now it's telling the wrong story. Like, that's not what I believe. What the hell is this?
I love it. It's gonna be great.
This was supposed to be a simple library build.
It
Turn the
really
HTML
was supposed to be a
today.
simple library rebuild.
I just
So
had
does
to open
T
my
know?
mouth.
I mean,
You gave Kay a book that I rolled a critical failure on. What did you expect?
But
T-
now it's a book that's a beautiful recruitment tool. It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
job.
Propaganda.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my-
what I like to hear, Big Papa. Oh, my silver rooster, I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, let's make a tower, baby boy.
Let's make it sing.
Oh, let's make it sing.
So the only person that agrees with me is going to be Ento.
Ento understands it, but I don't. Ento, yeah, that's going to be up to you. You read it as a pamphlet warning against, but like, Kay seems very zealous in one direction, and the captain seems very lackadaisical in the other direction. So, like, I imagine you're somewhere in middle ground.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that Katori probably lives in the middle ground as well.
Mm.
Like
I love
she
the fact
thought
that
it was a good story,
Yeah,
but
it's
like
it was a real good story.
But so I mean, T's gonna know that her book didn't make it very far.
Yes, T's gonna know, and it's just like these people. You
gonna know
tried to
why?
help. You tried to help. Yeah, she will. Will she know why? Roll me a 20-sided for T.
Okay.
I'd like to say sorry, but it wasn't my fault.
That die just bounced everywhere. Okay, so the 19. Is anyone raising it? Like, I need to know before I start explaining.
I'm very tempted.
Yes.
Damn it.
Okay. So with a 20, there's a quick cut to T hanging out. T's got a typewriter in front of her. Like, she's like loading in like very what I was gonna like give information to Royce earlier, but he rolled bad. She's loading in leaves of a word tree into it as though it's paper. And like she goes to start typing, and then just like a sudden migraine. Like just that's a lot of like raises that roll by 1. And it's
we all wanted her to.
Thank you, everyone. Though you're great to me. Thank you.
Like it just pinches, and then it's just like suddenly you see Kay's eyes burst into flames, just like an aura of flame, as Kay comes to the realization that the librarian is responsible for her book not getting out all the way. Like
you mean T's eyes burst
T.
into flames.
Yeah, T. I said K, didn't I?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, we auto translate.
But yeah, T's just like, you know, the librarian is behind it. Like, it's like it just happened that Royce touched the book. It wasn't like, you know that it wasn't with a 20. You know that it wasn't like a straight counter spell or anything like that. You understand that it just happened to occur in such a way that dumb luck, good or bad, is responsible for stopping your book from like getting out there, and you don't know if you have enough magic right now to make another version of that.
This is frustrating.
But you got one person to be super obsessed with it.
Which, out of character, Lee, that's perfectly fine with T. Because she'll just go with her plan F at this point.
Katori, you have a strong compulsion to start like sewing, like start embroidering.
Right.
Like your hoop is just calling to you.
All right.
You felt this before. It's like it's how like your magic works. It's how your magic works in seasonings. Like, but the closer you stand to Royce, the greater the drive. Like, Royce is in this like temperament that he is in. Like his eyes glowing. Like you can still see the silver like mist rising off of his skin. The closer you get to him, the stronger it is.
Yeah, I kind of shuffle my little hooves on over closer. And I'm like,
this is cool.
Stand still, I need to draw you.
Yeah, let me draw you like one of my French girls.
Oh.
And then have them whimper behind a door.
You're awfully close.
You're awfully interesting. What you got going on there, huh?
I go into the details of the tower.
Perfect.
but you know, I'm still in that mood of like I'm angry, but you know, I'm gonna explain the details of the tower.
You guys should start making me rolls for the how well you're building this tower. Like while this is going on.
Like who and what?
Like Katori, your rolls are gonna be for your like apartment in this tower.
Oh no. All right.
Royce, your rolls are gonna be for the architecture, and I think Ento, I think like your rolls are gonna be for the like I think the elevators. Is that no? You said wait? Who said telescoping? What did Ento say? I know it was cool, but I can't.
Telescoping tower.
Okay, so like that's gonna be your like part. Like that's what you're rolling for. And Kay, you're rolling for like the zoom tubes.
Yes.
That's gonna be cool.
And Twy, you Ceylon, you're gonna be rolling for like the pitch and the musical quality.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be amazing! It's an art installation. Oh!
It basically is. So everybody,
finally.
let's see how well our sections work out.
My luck is back.
That
My
is
luck is
so
back.
Amazing.
Yes.
I cannot believe that happened right there.
Y'all,
You guys,
I just need to get out of the library business.
all right, Kay. The telescoping part of this tower works fantastic. I need everybody to know that. Okay. So, couple questions here. The music.
I was hoping for anything but a 1 so that I could just use a fucking card. But I knew in my heart of hearts that I was going to get a 1.
Musically, Ceylon, it's good. It's not perfect, but it's good.
Yeah.
Like the songs play, and like maybe over time you guys can like work on it and get it to work perfectly.
Yeah, maybe if we like focused and actually tried to run the numbers. Yeah, I know.
It's just like maybe you need a month or two of it before, and everybody's just like, oh, it's good. It's perfectly good. Nobody hates it.
But I think the next iteration, the next season, if you will, of these designs, you're gonna want to invite your friends to the party. Yeah.
I'm gonna
We do great things here, you know.
make my roll a 20.
You're gonna make your roll a 20, okay? And you will. All right. With a 20,
I'm just gonna say that Katori's presence is making me make the best architectural design ever.
You're making yours a 20, but not Katori. Is that?
I can only do one.
Yes. Absolutely. So like, you get it. Like it's. Ooh, what the hell was that? Sorry. It works. Like, how tall? Like first, Ento, how tall is this building?
Royce, how tall were you wanting this thing to be?
What's the current largest building in the Silver Thimble?
I would say it is the greenhouse is very large. It's I don't know, it's probably like what's a normal like skyscraper? Like the greenhouse is like 10 stories or 10 to 15 stories tall. It's not like huge.
Well, considering we were making a telescoping tower.
And we're using steel, because that's what you like scrapped, I'm assuming. And like that is like the skyscraper like
It is the material that enabled the best skyscrapers.
And the turn of that like era, going from brick that used to be like 10, 12, like in the 20s and such, and like architecturally, steel helped us get to like 50, 80 stories. Is that too high? I feel like 45 stories is still, you're scraping the sky in that like 40s, 50s, like huge way kind of thing.
I'll let you rock. With a 20, I'll let you rock as high as you want it. Like you want it like 50 stories tall? For sure. I'm going to give you a little bit extra on that too, but like...
How tall is the hotel?
Yeah.
The Empire State Building is 102 stories tall, and it was built in 1931. So 100 stories was Empire State Building, and that was the whole like architecture is completely different in engineering, and oh wow, wait, have you seen this? Like that stuff. Just for reference, sorry. If it's that tall, that's Art Deco.
So keeping the telescoping property in mind, I'm gonna shoot for like 70.
So, okay.
Nice.
I like it.
Absolutely. While you're building it, you think with Ceylon like working right next to you, you're thinking, you know what this place needs? Like it definitely needs like an internal scaffolding situation. So I think it's almost like like it's a circle around a giant, incredibly tall radio. Like the whole tower, the whole tower itself not only is a library that like allows you to play music, but it also brings in communication, including with a radio tower this big and like with a 20, you can use it to patch into like Foley's radio station anywhere.
Oh my
like,
boy!
No matter where she is in the universe, you guys can pick up that information, and you can start like using Midnight's detectors even more successfully because like, you have an amazing like what is it called? Transmitter?
But comes in, so like
receiver.
Yeah, radio receiver. Yeah.
I got this so far.
Sick.
Do we like this? How are we feeling about this?
It looks a little Eiffel Tower meets the fucking what's that one in Arizona?
I don't know. I've never been to Arizona.
The one with like the fucking flying saucer shape at the top of it.
You can't make me go to Arizona.
I mean, I don't expect you to.
Are you talking about the...
I mean, I lived in Arizona, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different state.
You're talking about the space noodle?
The space noodle.
The cringe.
We all call it the space noodle.
I don't know where that is, so maybe maybe I got the state wrong.
Seattle, like the space noodle.
I feel like there's a different one. I don't.
Yeah, but like at Vegas they got one. San Antonio's got a little one.
Vegas got a space noodle.
They and they go a little wee. And you can like eat on it and it moves. But also exclusive penthouse up on top and it moves. I mean, we could do that, right?
So yeah,
right?
It's a bit like the Eiffel Tower meets that in shape.
I mean, it could be. Sure,
I'm down for it.
All right. So Katori, what happened to your bedroom? What is wrong with your bedroom? Because like, it's a failure. What makes your bedroom a failure?
Can we just go with like Royce gets so focused on making the library like its majestical self that like he just forgets all of the plans he was gonna do, like and Katori's stuff just stays the same. It's a trap door, it's fine, like it's just exactly the same as before. No changes.
Built a little like shack over it. It's like
it's like an outhouse.
Yeah, exactly. People like mistake it for
so many people keep thinking it is an outhouse. I love it. This public bathroom here. No, that would be a 1. That would be a 1.
I was going to suggest that everything looked cool, but the snack cabinet disappeared.
Whoa, rude. Not
That's
a 1.
1.
Whoa.
That's a 1.
You revolt.
You're gonna make me feel even more terrible.
Wow.
Listen. You keep your snack hate to yourself. But I don't know.
My fucking zebra cakes.
Yeah, exactly. Leave my Cinnabon alone.
Or maybe the snack cabinet was
just
there.
Have a Cinnabon in there, just a mall kiosk Cinnabon is just chilling.
Hold on, hear me out.
So
the snack cabinet is there, but Sergio comes back and ruins it.
No, we can't. No, we can't do that to Serge.
Yeah, they're investing a lot of time into their internship, and they're pretty decent at their job. From like what I'm told, is just All
right, porta potty shack door then.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
Don't do that to my pretty himbo. Don't do that. Because that would instantly get him failed. Like Katori would be so pissed. She'd be like, "Get out! Don't come back."
Can I get? And okay, so here comes Kay.
Hi.
Why can't you get these to work?
Probably because I am too busy writing a thesis to the captain on why she's wrong.
All right, and what makes this? So that's why you can't get this to work. But what makes it a catastrophe?
I neglect them entirely, so the library is done, but the tube system hasn't even been started.
Okay, but so that would make it so it doesn't work. I understand that as a failure, but I'm asking what makes it a catastrophe. Like, do you have the tubes? Is this library hollowed out underneath it to be lowered in telescoping range and to be like with your little like bank teller things? And A, we can't use that system, and B, they don't know there's a bunch of little tunnels under this place that at any time the whole library can fall into the ground.
Well.
I feel like the structural telescoping thing be entirely like on Ento's luck and not on.
That is fair.
Yeah, like I understand that you want to fuck me over, but also like
okay.
Wait,
no. Hear me out.
I have an idea.
Was your idea that they go too fast and it's killed a child?
I was actually gonna say that they launch out and hurt people.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
I was thinking about that earlier, and I thought about saying it, but then you said killing a child, and I was like, no.
It's maximum overdrive. I've seen how that soda machine works.
I have not yet killed a child.
Oh, you killed so many children.
Kay has not yet killed a child.
Uh-huh.
All right. So
I have caused many concussions to adults.
I have in real life filled up one of those tubes with too many pennies and then sent it underground and it got stuck and they had to drill up the street and get it out because my mom and I were like, oh, don't put too much weight in there. So I can totally understand that a bunch of information gets clogged up, but also people get clogged up a lot, maybe, and
sorry, everybody in the chat, I wasn't going to destroy the library again. This library is pretty solid. I want to explore the rabbit hole that is how bad could this go. But no, I wouldn't have done that. But yeah, so I think that it's just they're just proven too unsafe. With a 1, you can't get the speed right. It does didn't kill a child, but definitely during testing, people caught it to the chest. It's just you know what? We have to stop this. We're breaking records as we go.
I definitely built the tower too high for it.
So now we just have to manually walk up and down with the stuff that we need to deliver to people, and that's a lot of floors.
We still have the escalators.
Well, how well did Ento do on the telescoping?
Oh, great! Ento did amazing.
Yeah.
She did a 19, so...
If we lower it all the way to the ground, it's really easy to get info to everybody.
Yeah, as long as it's on its first level, it's great. But it doesn't play any music. But as we take it up... And the fact that it's telescoping actually is kind of an improvement over Duet, due to the fact that you guys can, at any time, stop the music from playing.
So... instead of having to rely on the tubes now, we have a set time of day where the tower will go up.
Okay. That seems like a perfectly good compromise.
Yeah. It's a schedule, and you can submit your request for stuff to be delivered to you. And deliveries only come certain time of the day, too. So, there's a person who will just, fill up a cart with all the requests and then go through the library and be here.
Yeah.
And then, it's all scheduled.
I know exactly who that is, and he's sitting there for his interview right now. He's fantastic. Don't worry, guys. He's so well dressed. He's thank you for having me in here, Maestra Ceylon. I'm so excited to be working with this.
I would just want to say that we have a library HR.
Are you in this meeting?
I technically part-time here, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Please.
Oh no.
As you were saying in your giving you that stern, really? Are you gonna?
As you may see from my resume, I have been let go from a couple libraries, and they all say the same things. They always give me the same reasons. They say, Stefan, you can't keep handling all of these books covered in baby oil.
Oh,
and
but of course.
But you all don't do books. It's fantastic. It's organization.
And lubrication.
You guys might need... look at this. Look at all this mechanics. You might need a slippery guy like myself.
No.
And he's wearing a full 3-piece suit right now, but he's clearly soaked in baby oil underneath it. So as the conversation keeps going, like his clothes are starting to become more and more see-through.
God.
I think
Katori
Isaac
kind of
is
leans
actually in the
over.
chat.
What?
I think Isaac, the librarian, is in the chat somewhere.
Oh.
Yes, but we're interviewing Stefan right now, and we're not talking about other candidates currently. Please, as you were saying,
Katori
your
kind
resume
of leans
Katori.
in. She's like, "We need to make sure he wears gloves at all times.
Oh,
like,
the stains.
All times."
Now, hear me out. I have a passion for organization. Look at this place. You can't get those tubes working? Don't worry, you got me. Me.
Our
Warlord
information
would like to
architect,
roll to see if he can avoid Stefan.
Oh, you can just avoid Stefan. Like, if you don't want to be in contact with him, for sure, just don't be in contact with him. Right now, Stefan's in our office. He's clearly with Ceylon and Katori, both just like interviewing him. And he's sitting there like nice leopard man, 3-piece suit, well dressed. The fact that he's covered in baby oil may or may not impact whether or not he gets this job.
So, like, we won't have the Zoom tools to send me like the song that I want or the configuration so we can close the different like windows and stuff in the tower, or you can be up on the 3rd floor reading listening to something with like a little headphone jack or something, and you'd press play and maybe you just wouldn't get the right stuff because like the wrong record came up and how are you, Stefan, gonna be fixing that? Be that person, be our like kind of like our DJ who like sends you're gonna run a crew of other DJs kind of stuff. And how would you slip and slide this situation without the Zoom tubes?
I guess my question is, do we imagine this library to be kind of like a jukebox? So like
Sorry.
Like,
I was initially thinking pipe organ, but now no.
Do people sit down at desks, plug in headphones, and just type in the book that they want?
Yeah. Okay.
Or do they have to go get the records and set them down on that desk that they then close it and put the headphones in and they can listen to it there? Also, there's clearly room for Katori's Tapestries. Are they behind glass? Do people touch those?
Nobody touches them.
That was
especially owls.
Oh, indeed.
Fucking owls.
Feels racist.
Can see a 70s vibing on your if you had made a specific rug, if there were specific rooms with vinyl record, that type of ambience, and you'd had to go pick out the record and then go hang out with people to listen to a story, then I really like that. I like eventually then later that way tech has room to grow, and I like this feels like a really good we just got televisions introduced into Liminal, and I think this would be where the cool kids go because it's the pendulum swing of low tech but different still. I could do that. I feel so he's the guy at the counter, at the record store, handing you out this one.
What are you looking for? What can I get you?
Yeah, and he knows all the good stuff. He knows all the things, but I don't know what he does to make it a slippery experience for you. That intrigues me, and I look forward to her.
Gloves at all times.
He's just one slick pat, you know what I mean?
This is turning into some weird ASMR type experience. You hear that? That's the sound of my slipperiness.
Oh.
And then he's like handing over the record, and it's just covered in baby oil.
Why are you wearing 6 pairs of gloves? They make me. I'm
Let
contractually
me
obligated.
Yup.
Yeah.
Katori and Royce, can you both roll me a 20-sider?
Okay.
I sure can.
Excellent. Because if you couldn't, I'd be a little concerned about how this game's working out.
Nice.
What is the 16?
16. And Katori?
Oh, I typed it, but it went away.
Nope.
Oh, there it is. I see it. It does hate me. And I'm just rolling 1 or 2?
Yeah, just 1. Okay. So
Okay.
that makes a success, but not a triumph, but a success. So, Katori, you spent all of this time while they were like working on it, off and on, like every time you're close to Royce, you would just feel the compulsion to embroider more and more. Katori, you've made this.
Okay. What's that?
The little thing.
Only you and Royce see the little thing there.
Is that lullaby?
It
Ah.
does seem like it might be lullaby, but it's definitely the Silver Mountain.
Uh-huh.
And
Enhance.
inside that, you see the fact that you see yourself, you see Officer Akana. Who else is in that game? You see Patagon, and I cannot remember who that 4th is. To save my life,
Midnight.
Game, and you see Midnight.
Mm.
You see all 4 of you, like in between Lullaby and like that whole. You see you 4 all fighting the librarian. Like that's what you see, and also you see a copy of yourself, like laughing at you and just utterly like Midnight takes a swing at it and like you just see it backhand Midnight, and Akana like goes to fire her death hand at it, and the librarian just spears her through with his sword.
Oh.
But I don't see me in there.
Yeah, you don't see.
I'm
yourself.
just seeing.
Yeah, you're
this.
seeing this happen for
Okay.
Royce,
Whoa.
and
Okay.
then you see like Patagon charging with his chainsaw, just like going crazy, and just the librarian just like pulls it out of his hand and like throws Patagon away. And you're the last one, and you realize that you've been like on your hands and knees in front of him the whole time, and he comes and grabs you around by his magical hand, and then it cuts off. And it doesn't. You guys see the water flowing in this picture. You see the mountain there, but you do not see like that. That is not on repeat.
I'm sure
Like-
that's fine.
That seems
Tori's
ominous.
just looking. Yeah, she's just looking at Royce like,
That's not normal for your tapestries, correct?
No, no. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope.
Mm,
Okay.
I see.
Nope. So I'm just gonna hand it to Royce. I'm just gonna be like, here, this is for you.
And like, yeah, it's small. Like you could fold it and put it into your pocket.
I take it. I'll hold on to it.
You, like, as this is happening, as like this is going on, you're all like celebrating like, oh yeah, what did the chat decide to build?
oh. I voted for a Wegmans.
Oh shit! Give me one of those roast beefs with rye.
Word.
I think they forgot to make something.
There were a lot of suggestions, but I don't think like
Shopping
got-
district, food court, shopping mall, snacks.
So
Next.
they essentially want to make downtown Seattle around the Space Needle.
yeah, yeah.
Didn't
Okay,
we have an adjective smith person that came?
He did not fully join the crew. Like, I was giving some people like did have the opportunity. He did not. All right, magical item dismantling modification. For sure, yeah. We were already thinking about adding that as a mechanic, so something like that. So this will make me get to it faster. So yeah, we will add that as a thing. There will also be a market square. There will clearly be a Krieg's at this market square as well.
Of course.
Like a Seattle center. Okay. Yeah,
Well, thank you for
then
this.
That makes sense. Have the pieces, the food trucks, the events, the shows, the lawns.
You'll meet a guy named the Weg Man.
I'm gonna have this horrible portent in my pocket the entire time.
Okay.
I kind of wants to build a patio fire pit and brick oven behind the diving bell. That'll do it. That's fine as well. We'll add that in there for you. So, that's just a little upgrade to it. So, Tattoo shows up as everybody's building. I'm just gonna go to this map because I didn't end up using it, but I liked it. This is what I thought we were building for the place. I was like, what's a library that looks like Radio City Music Hall look like?
Nice.
That's what I
That's
thought.
really neat.
That's cool.
This game had other plans.
This game had other plans.
We found the salad and sat in it.
Number 15.
Go ahead. So Tattoo comes out and he's just like, excellent, you've all done amazing work, but I have a letter from the scholars of the page here, and it won't stop talking, and it's like a little paper crane that's just announcing what they say. And it's just like,
oh dear.
Whoever is responsible for this giant mountain of silver, we formally request you remove it immediately. None of us can sleep. It is glaring directly onto the tree, and we are actively concerned about it setting fire due to the temperature rise. So at your earliest convenience, please make your way to this silver mountain and get rid of it. Sincerely, the scholars of the page. And then it repeats itself over and over again. He's just like, did everybody hear it? And then he flattens it.
Guess you're not going to have that vacation too soon.
I haven't had a vacation in many, many years, Ceylon.
Maybe after this one last project. After this one wasn't.
It's always one more. And I keep getting dragged in.
He was one day away from retirement.
Okay, so get the entire crew together to get the Silver Mountain away from there. Sounds good. We'll drop it in the middle of the Silver Thimble.
Nice.
And that is tomorrow's game.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! We built the library at least.
Yeah.
We only a little bit got stuck in the weeds.
You gave me a book that had a compulsion to read on it.
Let me be very clear. T gave you that book.
That's fair, but also, of course Kay is gonna try and give that to everyone.
Yeah, because you rolled to like it. So that was cool. That was alright. Took us a while, but no big deal. Okay. But, do we end eating a bunch of snacks, listening to, some records on the speakers, and just, have a chill afternoon after building it? Right?
Yes.
But what snacks are we having and what vibes are we chilling with? It's gonna be real good. Just ooh. Yeah. Laser dome? Fuck, we could have added a laser dome. Yeah, and then we could have listened to the with the snacks.
Kay has brought his humidifier.
Oh, nice.
For the lasers? All right.
Caper cannon on the deviled egg is terrifying.
I'm so glad my first tapestry from Katori is a horrible death prophecy.
Those are the best
As
ones.
you do.
Just do better. You are so compelled to that is your group that you are taking with you tomorrow as you
I'm so angry. I have to vent this with some friends. I get that, yes.
I have to go to the bathroom really bad, but I'm not done talking to you guys, so talk amongst yourselves real quick.
Okay. Royce, later on, like in 2 or 3 hours or something, you'll receive like a little envelope, a little mail. And it'll be another tapestry from Katori, and the words are moving. Like there's like a little I don't know, like a little stitched representation of the new library, and it keeps going up and then down, like into what it does. And it's like I thank you for making the library so amazing. You're the best, Katori. And so now you have a tapestry from her that's not Doom.
I'm gonna have to fix your room.
Yeah. And you still sent a thank you note, and he did like a nothing job, and you're just you are truly better than all of us in such a like beautiful way, and like, this is why I love being around you.
Inside the embroidery, she put a chocolate chip cookie too.
Like, it's the best chocolate chip cookie I've ever eaten.
Just like right there for you to snack on while you know that you're the best. And yeah.
You're gonna make Royce cry.
Oh, no. She's definitely fascinated by you though. Like she's gonna follow you around because like, why are you so magical?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think it's because you gotta like, you're like one of those people that just like, you don't have to like be taught what to do. Sometimes a lot of things like just come naturally to you, and you just like keep doing it and keep trying it, and it's so cool to be around you like that. You're just like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and it's just, and you whistle a tune, and you open riffs, and it's like, yeah, the song's in his heart. He doesn't even have to practice like the oboe every day. He is an oboe.
Fucking oboe.
He is an oboe. Though really, I feel he's more of a bassoon.
Oh, he's an ephemeral cock-a-doodle-doo. So he like does some cool stuff otherwise.
Or maybe a berry sax.
Yeah, it's the seasoning's magic. No, for show. So cool. Y'all are so cool.
Amazing. It's amazing. That's what it is. Royce just does stuff and it happens. He's like, well, great, I guess that's pretty cool. That happens now.
Yeah. I would like, Ceylon sees Royce as like a musical equal, the same that I saw like DJ Foley and Nameless kind of thing, compared to like music students and like the crew and stuff, because things come so naturally to you. And like, that is just that extra like level of like, yeah, and that kind of like, you're just like, oh yeah, oh, you ready to jam? And you're like, and I'm like, and it's like, yeah. And then I don't know what style, because like you've gotten real into metal lately, and I'm not against that. I like new things for you, but like honestly, I really love it when you do those. It's so stereotypical, right, for like dwarves to be basses, but like, oh. I love it when you boom, boom.
It was a fucking nightmare.
Boom, boom. The drop of the bass.
Oh.
Welcome back, Ellen.
Oboes. Oboes are like the worst. Nobody likes an oboe. That's like... Wait. It's bassoons. I'm angry at bassoons.
What? Bassoons sound really cool.
Have you seen a bassoon?
Are cool.
Bassoons are the dumbest looking musical instrument, and I will not hear any arguments.
How can you say that when you're right there, Alan?
Fucking bassoons.
Much love.
I like bassoons. They sound cool.
Yeah, well, I'm making judgment calls about your character right now. Not like your character, but your character as a person.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, like bassoons. It's not my fault you like bassoons.
Bassoons are basic.
Cool.
Bass bassoons sound cool. Like, those are next level.
It has nothing to do with the way that they sound. It's the way that they look for me.
Oh, real tough. But what if it was bigger? That's a bass bassoon.
Yeah, that just makes me want to fight the person playing a bassoon more. If anybody was ever playing a bassoon on like the street, like, the busking with a bassoon, I swear I would trip them into traffic.
That makes them a bascoon.
I fucking just no.
I don't like that they have to tilt it every time when they do it, and they're just like, oh, just no.
Oh, it works.
No.
I just assume that it's dumb.
Oh, it's dumb.
No, Mika, no.
And like, so that was the end of this game. And so tomorrow's game is going to be the crew going to get rid of that silver mountain. That is the mission for tomorrow's game. And Royce is the only one that knows anything else about it.
Oh, hilarious.
Oh, and Professor Winter played a silver gotcha. Did you want Nika to roll it, or did you want to roll it in the...
Did 20 cards get played?
I doubt it.
I don't believe so. It's pretty
No,
low
because
on card plays today, so I don't think
a
so.
lot got refunded.
And also, we didn't like fight a boss. Or
I wasn't aiming for this one to be like action packed. I just wanted to build that library.
Yeah.
And then like other stuff happened because Kiera was just like, "Hey, what if Katori was in this game?"
I love it. Kiera, I love you
Katori
so much.
was in
You're
this game.
so good.
Katori is amazing.
Katori is
fun.
precious.
I love her so much. She's freaking adorable. Like,
What
she
am I
just...
rolling?
20-sider
Oh, sorry.
for Professor Winter, real quick.
She's just my bubbly little. Oh.
You got 3 card packs.
I just want a Katori, like, stuffed animal or, like, a little figurine or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like an embroidered version of Katori on the patch that then you can add to any like piece of your clothing and
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had a
we're building Katori merch, and
wow. I mean, it's the new library. We're gonna have to have a lobby. We're gonna have like tourists can come in, kind of stuff. You know, like
we gotta
of
get
course
our
we're gonna
gift
have
shop
merch.
together.
We're gonna have a gift shop.
Yeah.
Have a gift shop.
Is your place above the gift shop, or like where is your
Oh no,
apartment?
she's still underground.
You're
Like,
still
her apartment
underground.
didn't move.
But where's
just
the
kinda built
hatch
a-
now? Near, like, what did we build near Katori's hatch?
Yeah, so how do I get in
in,
my
like,
house?
the center? Yeah,
I
you're
think-
like next
I
to the
think-
porta potties. That's how bad you got
put
like
a-
forgotten.
We don't need porta potties though. Like
No,
we are in like actual plumbing situation.
Big.
Like
But during festivals, that's where they put the extra ones, or kind of thing. Like it's that bad of a spot.
yeah, right. But if we have a big area here, I imagine we could have here, and like especially if we lowered the library.
Mm-hmm. So you're next to like, are you next to Creeks at Market Square? You're just like
You're
next
all
door.
next to Kriegs. Like Kriegs is next door to the library. He's got amazing location. But
yeah, is it all that center area, or we were talking about a center is within the telescope? That was the vibe of it.
in the center of the telescope is like the radio tower.
Right. Gotcha.
So like yeah, so you can't actually get into like imagine the Pentagon is how I'm picturing it, but
Mhm.
instead of a hole there, it's completely just the radio tower.
I'm sure
Gotcha.
that Krieg is like considering trying to like get a top level to have like a restaurant in.
Yeah, we were talking about that. A little penthouse exclusive. Yeah, it's gonna be great. You probably
little
never heard of it, and you
marketing.
probably never will. Like, no worries. That's
Damn.
fine. I was just, it's not for the interns. It's not for. He's like, I'm an officer. Like, no.
So yeah, thank you guys for playing. Thank you, Corey, for showing up and playing Ento. I know you had to like finagle some stuff to get
I
it
did
to
do some
work.
work to be here, and I really appreciate it.
I do appreciate the work.
We've
And
done
the
a
great
fit
thi-
check for you, by the way.
Yeah,
before we...
I know. I'll be right in. I really I liked the idea of showing what's going on with Royce through a doctor, and it just really worked out that you were right there for the game. I was like, awesome. Like,
Yeah, it did
Perfect.
seem to like just go smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Nick. I was like, I gotta figure out a way to get him to use banish, but I don't want to say. I don't want to. Like, hey, you have banish. Do this. I was just like, oh man. The second you said that, it's like, well, I have Spanish. I was like, yes.
Well, like as soon as you said like, I think you'd said like it's like, I think you used the word spirit, and I was like, wait a minute. That rings a bell.
Your lollipops work in a banish situation. Like, it shattered in his mouth, but like, what are those lollipops? Your lollipops.
It's like a chew 5 gum situation right there.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
Oh Lord.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
How it feels.
How it feels to stick a piece of 5 gum in somebody else's mouth.
Ento's lollies.
Pre-chewed 5 gum.
Queen just shows up. He's just like, you want to privatize medicine?
No.
Insulin, right? Insulin.
Maybe.
That, in my head, that was so funny. Don't worry, I've got his insulin. The idea of just like Katori is like holding his bag. It's like, you'll be back. You need this to live.
Oh man.
There is
holding
no
his life
escape from
hostage.
this internship.
Like in the
No.
cutest way, so it's like even more evil.
I mean,
Because like it's not. No. Yeah. Self-awareness. Meh.
All right,
It's
so-
fine.
It's what the internships are for. Break them in.
You're not supposed to let
Break
them
'em.
know that's the point, is to break them in.
We're thoroughly unionized. They have their own like things are up and up. Like it's not like hostile or actually like it's a part of the yeah.
Oh, it's like we're being raided right at the end of this game.
Oh no, we're just
We're
finished.
literally just wrapping up, Sandy. No.
No.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the end of the stream.
Oh, what happened today on the
Yeah, do
HTML
a little
Wanderpus?
Today,
Oh.
we decided to rebuild a library, and in the clearing off of the old library, we discovered that Katori was buried underneath that library for 2 weeks. Don't worry, she had plenty of snacks, and also company of her intern, who is a lovable himbo. We rebuilt and in the process of trying to rebuild the library, Royce and Ento got a building dropped on them. Kay
Yeah.
found religion.
Yeah,
The captain found a different religion.
yeah, that's true.
They're now in rival gangs.
Their library is a telescoping tower that when the wind runs through it, it plays a tune. And they can change the tune based on closing it. I'm not sure if they hired the oily leopard or not. Like, he definitely applied.
I think he's got good charisma. I think he's got good, you know, that little thing that you really want out of your record store salesman. That kind of, I think he's got eyes you can trust, but fingers you,
Don't want him to touch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
you
not
don't
sticky.
touch.
It's not that vibe. He needs
Yeah,
to wear
it's a light.
gloves all the time.
Stefan
What?
is only bad touch.
Oh. Well, that feels tricky.
Anyone want to be converted to Kay's religion, or do you all believe in the captain?
I mean, I always believe in the
luck.
captain.
Yeah. Oh, you've swayed me to what? Read a book? No. Like.
Wait, you mean
It's
I have
just
to read? Like, wait.
Kane's coming up to people like, read this, and the captain's just like, yo, check it out, we fucking rock!
Boom,
And
boom,
everybody's like,
boom, 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 boom.
they're literally slapping the book out of Kay's hand. It's just like, yeah, dance!
Oh, we're never gonna die! Woo, woo!
We're fucking immortal!
Our radio tower go up. And then I go down.
Oh my god, yes.
And you know we're doing that for like 3-4 days. We have to open the library for the people to come in. What a bet! Like the communications department is a buzz with like putting on the party, making sure coming through. It's the opening, the lunch people from like everywhere are coming through. Of course, King Reedy, he's gonna like lick in the corners and stuff. Absolutely, come and see the new radio tower. Oh, it's a feat! It's so tall, 70 stories high, up into the sky, and like past rifts, has different weather and the sounds and the tones and the everything, all of it. You're gonna want all of that stuff. So exciting! This is such a like cool thing. Thank y'all for this experience. This was amazing. Oh, the adventures of the HTML Wanderpus has been, it rocks me. It like a hurricane. I'm so sorry. We already did an episode called that. That's not. What's this episode called again?
This episode is called The Phoenix.
Oh, because the library rose from the ashes like the
You
phoenix.
spelled the Phoenix wrong again, didn't you?
Truly.
The Phoenix.
You can't keep us down for a
And I
ride.
like actively was trying there too.
That wasn't like this one wasn't me.
That was
Well,
cool.
we did our best.
It's too late now.
It's too late now.
They're all gonna know. Everybody's
They're all
gonna know.
Despite the fact that I actively know how to spell it, it wasn't happening.
Just
Are you
didn't
gonna
want it.
like hop in here for a fit
Yeah.
check? Alright, so I'm gonna switch screens to whatever is happening on the screen. I have absolutely no idea. So we can do a fit check. I don't know what he just said. But in the meanwhile, thank you so much, Sandy, for the raid. Hello, everyone that came in. So we're playing some tabletoppery.
It's my sweater.
Join us.
I like my sweater.
So it's
One of us. One
it's
of
a
us.
good sweater. It's a good fight.
I'll put on my jacket.
Damn it.
That looks so comfy.
It's
As
such a
we
cute
do this.
design.
And there's
No one
there's
eye.
Terrence being a fucking gargoyle.
Yeah, the little goblin.
Y'all want to see this link real quick? Just us girls, all right? Just us
Yeah,
girls.
no, just
This is,
It's my jacket.
nice.
Does
Oh,
that include me?
this is not a complete presentation,
His
but
pink
Oh.
jacket.
you look so cozy.
Yeah.
Looks
damn.
so fun.
I was gonna say all pink all the time, but I didn't like how it felt.
Fair enough.
Oh, rats! I could have done it. I have a different link and all the. We're still learning. Anyways, learning stuff and learning how to use Canva, and like season 3 is gonna be so exciting. Oh!
Look, it's
So
me.
pumped.
Join us.
Join
I'm
us.
on the telly.
Join us. This is open
One
to
of
all.
You could make a character and start signing up for games. So we're wrapping up season 2 in the next wrapping up season 2 in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks. So it's a good time to start feeling it out, see what stuff's about, make a character in anticipation of season 3. You could join us. You can sign up for games. You can play from the chat. Do it. Do the thing. Also,
You too
not
can
forgetting.
make horrible decisions.
Yeah, we're at 242 out of 500. That's where we are officially. That don't make me math, but that's where we're at. Look, I can't be doing this math shit.
Math.
Yeah,
It's what for dinner.
it's no, thank you. Can I just close this?
Presentation clogs a lot of your resources, and so all right, there we go. Anyways, everything is a work in progress, and it is amazing how far we have come. Thank y'all for doing really cool stuff. Y'all are the best. Thanks for supporting this and doing cool things. Stream loots? Yeah. Follow all our socials? Thanks. Do Patreon things? Oh my god, that's so cool.
Hey.
Make a character and just be involved and join your friends.
I don't know how much luck you're gonna have. Just trying to be second place specifically and having more people outdo you. November is normally when everybody's no, but Christmas stuff. So, good luck either way. Good luck to us all.
I spent a lot of money last month buying mini arts.
Oh no, we're
I'm
not.
so incensed about that, by the way. Incensed. You can.
It's not unsavable. Like it's salvageable, but I wish it had not been that way in the first place.
Thank you, Sword to the Wallow. And so anything shipped priority will have insurance on it. It won't be like a ton, but you might be able to chase them down for some compensation there. And you can use the PayPal receipts. There are art streams also, where I do art things and I draw for people. That's pretty alright. It is like predominantly tabletop at this point, which is nice. I like that.
But the art is also real good. She drew all of these characters.
I did draw
Look at them. They're gorgeous, and I love them dearly.
I don't want to be like, yeah, like if you join the crew, I'll draw your character too. Like, even though like that is factually correct, but I don't want to use that as a selling point.
Yeah. It's like, hey.
But make a character and play some games. Oh, yeah. And that would be really cool. And then you're going to have a lot of fun because we do, like, all the different RPs and text-based and stuff. We've got a pretty cool Discord with pretty chill people. And then you're going to like it. And then in, like, 2 games, you're going to invite a friend. And then they're going to like it. And then we're all going to be friends. And everything's going to be fun and fine and happy. And, yeah. But also, like, the adventures are actually really kind of cool and varied and different play styles. And you can sign up for games whenever you're able to, kind of thing. It's very come as you are when you can kind of thing. And that's been very cool.
Be, like, there for every single game. Like, just
you don't even have to wear pants.
You don't even have to wear pants, which honestly...
Well, like, literally. Yeah.
That's a big selling point to me.
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Bond shows up, whips his pants off. He's like, yes!
Yeah.
One day you're going to have to dress Stefan, and I feel bad for you.
It's coming, I know it is.
So is he.
That is a good
point. I was about to
is...
say he's coming too.
We play in the quest system. I know it can be a little unnerving to be like, oh no, but like I either only know D&D or I don't know anything at all, and the rules are really daunting and all those things. But quest is extremely easy to learn. That is why that we chose it. So it's very, very, very easy to jump in and start playing. Like really, really. I promise.
It's like a rule set that gives you a little structure, but we play free form like most of the time with like a real narrative focus and like in like role play when you want, how you want.
There's also a random chance I'll animate your character doing something you didn't ask for.
Thank you, Adrian, our talented person.
I know, it's getting really late for like East Coast people.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for doing this.
Woo, I had so much fun. Oh my god, hi.
Love you, Kiera.
Good night. Love you.
Good night, everyone.
Good
night. Like, see you tomorrow for more games.
This was fantastic.
Yeah, I'll be here again.
Yes, like, right?
Good night, guys.